Thursday. I am going to make sure that this is working before I bring any of my guests in. Just want to make sure that it is actually broadcasting because you know how YouTube is. Happy Thursday! How is everybody? I am super excited to get to hang out with some of my friends tonight. So, thanks for being here. I just got home from work and I didn't even get to change clothes yet. So, oh, good. Nettie is our first person here. Hey, Nettie, how are you? And Soul Nate. Hey, my sweet Nate. You are in the background, I think, waiting on me. Hey, Vinny, how are you? And Debbie. Oh, Debbie, I'm super excited about tomorrow's video. Hey, Tammy, how are you? And Dolo is in the house. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. You win. You win the prize, Catherine. Oh, after today, I was actually messaging with Catherine and first of all, I sent the wrong link to everybody. I sent the watch link and not the StreamYard link. So then there's that. But we were just having a fun day today at work. Hey, Patrick. How are you? Patrick is traveling. I know that much. So, Dolores, you have the ability to come on and come on in. And I'm going to, well, I think that Dolores has it. She kind of can run the whole channel without me. So, Dolores, if you can come in. Hey, Katie, how are you? Hey, Angela. Y'all, thank you so much for coming. Oh my gosh, how fun. Dolores, do I need to add you or can you just pop in? Hey, Jerry and Tim, how are you? I'm so excited. Hey, Miss Nancy, look at all my friends. Look, I do have friends, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. Lori, I actually need to send you a message. You had something I watched a lot. I rewatched a live. You have something that I want. All right. Oh, good. She's good. You can come in, right, Dolo? Because I don't need to add you. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and let her pop in. I know lots of things are happening on YouTube tonight. So, y'all, thank you so much for dropping in to say hey. I've already got some people in the waiting room, and it's like a big reunion. Yes. So excited. Got some people in the waiting room. So Dolores, if you're here, go. Hey, Bree, go ahead and pop in, and I'm going to see about some other. Yes, she's still in Mexico. Oh, Sheila, thank you so much. We learned it all from Dolores. You didn't learn it from me, girl. And let's see. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, I'm trying to adjust my.
And hey, Apple. Oh Lord, Nate said it's like high school all over again. I'm wearing my retainer. And hey, Apple. Okay, you got to turn us down. All over again. I'm wearing my retainer. Hey, Tim. Hey, Apple. Hey, Lisa. Down. All right, Dolo, turn us down.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all are not gonna believe this. I'm gonna make Dolo and me big. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Hey Marcy, how are you? This is so exciting to me. It just proves about the connectivity of this whole community as a whole. So this feisty redhead over here, we never knew each other. And I know I do need balloons, right? Hey Helen. Um, and YouTube, we met in the chats.
Yeah.
And then I think I sent you a message or something because I just was like, you vibe with people even in the chats. Y'all, 3 years later, she's my YouTube BFF. Oh my gosh. Yes, and a tiara. I was gonna wear a tiara, but I do have one. I do have one right here. I have to tell you the story about this. So Dolores is 6 hours ahead of me. And she literally worked her schedule, worked extra hours, y'all, so she could go in late tomorrow so she could come tonight. Oh my God.
Anything for you, girl.
She did absolutely have to take a nap, though.
I did. I was like, I gotta take a nap.
Thank you so much for that. Hey, Miss Deborah. So, I mean, when you meet people on YouTube, you honestly can become lifelong friends. Dolores has been here. I mean, so many people in the chats and some people backstage. I'm going to bring on two more people real quick because you will just go all over the place for them. All right. So there is Nate and Katie. Did I do that right?
No, you did that perfectly, Beth.
I'm
Hi,
pointing
Hello.
all
Dolores.
one
Hi, Beth.
finger.
Good
Yes.
morning. Good morning. First day of spring here in New Zealand.
Is it really?
Yep, first day of spring. It's a beautiful day.
Oh my God.
Well, we didn't hit 100 today.
Oh,
Yes.
Feels like
That's a
winter.
good one. 95 here.
Fantastic. And
We
first,
only had like 30% humidity. We didn't know what to do. We were like, we're going to learn outside today.
Agadoo, Dolores, my sweetheart. Agadoo.
Oh, yes, yes. Agadoo.
That's a traditional English greeting, Agadoo.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I go, hey, y'all, to Dolores because she literally,
Congratulations on your 3-year anniversary. That is absolutely fantastic. And in YouTube years, that makes you 16. So
Yeah.
I feel for Bella because it's all that sneaking out from home to parties and ditching high school and kissing boys. Just imagine the sleepless nights your poor mother is having now.
well, my mom can't even chat right now, Nate, because her YouTube is all messed up and we can't figure out. Like she signed out and then she needs to sign back in, but she's tried it, so she hasn't been able to chat. So no heckling from Bella these days.
Fantastic. Does everything revolves around usernames and passwords now, and it drives me up the wall.
Because I can't ever remember any of those.
No,
No.
neither can I.
Even
No.
though I make mine almost all the same, it's always one number or one symbol. Now they make you have symbols, and that
Yeah.
darn exclamation point I can never remember. I'm like, goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
And they
then-
all have to be like 16 characters.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't even remember my phone number.
Yeah. And then they want you to periodically change the thing. And it's like, how many extra exclamation points can I put on the end of this code and still remember what it is? It drives me crazy.
Well, I appreciate you, Nate, as well as Dolores, because it's a godly hour of time at your place too, like midnight, or is it morning?
Here it is 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday.
Oh, wow. 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's midnight over at Dolores's house.
Well,
So,
it's 11 p.m.
well, close. I mean, anything after 8 is midnight to me, quite honestly. We get up at 3. So yeah, anything past 8 o'clock, I could care less. It's not even dark. We're already laying it down, trying to decompress. So he's having coffee, yes. And Bree just booked a birthday cruise. How about
Oh,
that?
wow.
Where are you going, Bree?
Bree is always going somewhere, is she not?
Yeah, she's a traveling lady.
That sounds
Wow.
fun, Bree.
So, and Katie, thank you so much for being here as well. You're a traveler as well.
Yeah.
I love to go places if I can.
I mean, every time I'm like, we need to do a Where is Katie? Not a Where is Waldo, but Where's Katie?
Get like a map that put pins and where she goes.
Yeah.
I could create a virtual map or something fun
Yeah,
for
that's
people
cool.
to follow along.
Because it's never the same place twice.
No, that's the fun part. You know, the more you travel and explore the US, it's just very exciting. You see things that you've never noticed before or that you've never heard about because you kind of get used to living in one state and you kind of stay there. And then when you venture out, it's like, wow, the world's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Bree's
Helen
going
said,
to the Mexican Riviera. I really
look
want
at
to.
there.
Oh, that would be fun.
I
Oh, that'd
really
be
want to. I am absolutely fascinated with Mexican food. I love Mexican food.
I do too.
Lori's going on a cruise.
On
Where are
Sunday,
you going, Lori?
So where are you going, Lori? Let us know in the chat. So I want to take a minute to, I mean, it's my girl Dolo over here, but Dolores, honestly, publicly, thank you so much for not only just the help that you give me, all the knowledge. Somebody in the chat said something. I've learned so much. Mom says I'm trying to comment, but it's killing me.
Oh,
Especially since Nate is here. Now she can't comment. So hey, sweet Nate from Bella Rose. How about that?
Hello, sweet Bella Rose.
Um, so Dolores has taught me so much, and not just about jewelry, but she is my therapist. She is my wall for venting. She's my jokester. I mean, we have a good time on Marco Polo, and the friendship has just been is just unreal. So Dolores, thank you so much for entertaining me for all of these years.
I love entertaining you.
What part of England are you actually in, Dolores?
I'm between Sheffield and Nottingham, so in
Right.
the Midlands.
Right. My mother's from Market Drayton in Shropshire.
Okay, yeah, Shropshire. That's not that far from here.
Yeah, it's quite close to the Welsh border.
Yeah, so because I'm not far. I mean, I'm not close, but I'm parts of Derbyshire border Shropshire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you've got amazing antiques where you are, Dolores. I'm just enthralled with all the stuff you find. And I don't know if you've been watching or you know of Antiques Road Trip, not road show, but trip.
Yeah. Road
Yeah.
trip, yes.
Pam has gotten me totally obsessed. And if you all are not following along on YouTube, go find their YouTube channel. I think it's on Amazon Prime too.
Yes, it's so
And
good.
start from the beginning. It is so good. And you get a really in-depth tour of the English countryside along with all of the antiques and things they find. And it's kind of a competition too. So there's a lot to see on that show.
Yeah, I think I've got the first 3 series on DVD. I love it. Absolutely fantastic show.
Y'all need to come. Y'all need to come over and come
Oh,
shopping.
I'm coming. Y'all know I'm going. I am. It's not even. I mean, I went to Mexico. Don't tell me. I went to Mexico in a carry-on, and I was gone. I was like, I woke up with a sty, like my whole eye was swollen. I was like, I don't care. I'm still going, and I went. So I'm super excited about the opportunity to go. It'll have to be in the summer because that's when I can spend. I'm not just going to go for like 4 days. When I go, I'm bringing a sleeping bag. It's going to be me, Lola. We're all going to be sleeping in the sleeping bag.
I'll put you up if you come, y'all. I'm just saying.
There you go. And yes, everybody go sub to Dolores. So Dolores, tell them where they can find you.
I am on YouTube as Miss Damn Jewelry. I'm on Instagram as Damn Jewelry UK. I'm on Etsy as Damn Jewelry UK, and I'm on eBay as Damn Retro.
Y'all got paper because that's a lot.
Look for DAM. You'll find it.
Yep, you'll
Yes.
find Dolores.
Yes. So, and I mean, like I said, who else would, other than Nate, he was getting up for the day, but Dolores took a nap, worked out to work extra hours on a couple of days so that she could be here today. And oh my gosh, Dolores, I couldn't appreciate it more. She actually has rights to the channel because she's like one of the managers for my channel. So she can, highlight comments and all the things that you do when you share management, right? And she was just going to pop on, but she was afraid that she would pop somebody off because you only have like so many people on. So she ended up having to tell me. So she probably shouldn't have told me while I was driving the car to work because I got really excited, but yes.
Well,
And
I was going to surprise you. But like I said, I didn't want to like knock someone off and be like, oh, rude. How rude.
yes, they are rude. Dolores, I do have to show you this because I think I may have showed you, but Mary Ancestral Beginnings is in the chat and she had a live sale. She has one tonight too, y'all. And I think it's at 8:00 Eastern, but she had these in the sale and I got them so we could be Twinkies.
Oh, wow.
Look at them.
I love it.
So now Dolores will have one and I will have one. Oh, look at us.
So good.
We're a mess. We're a mess. But yes, I absolutely appreciate and love you to death, girl. Just
That girl.
you
We
see
can't even do it. We can't even make a heart. It looks like a, I don't know.
it looks like a big it looks like a big biscuit or something.
I'm
So
thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, there's Dolores' YouTube. Thank you, Nancy.
Oh, thank you, Nancy.
Nancy, yay.
Love that. Thank you. And Nate, I have to say that no one greets people in the chat like Nate does.
It's true. Nate is
I'm-
the
Has a
master
nickname
greeter.
for everybody. He remembers them all, and you never let anybody, especially, like if you have seen them multiple times, you never let anybody go ungreeted. And that is just super sweet of you.
Oh,
You
that's nice
carry
of you
on.
to
I'm
say.
gonna send Jerry. I'm gonna send you a link in Instagram.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
like to chat. I do
So,
like to chat. I'm such a wallflower in real life, but in the chat, yeah, I come into my own.
Yes.
Nate,
And
we
you're
are so
always
together.
so sweet.
That's nice of you to say.
Yes, and I appreciate that. And Nate's been, there's this couple of times that he's been so sweet to my mama. So if you're sweet to my mama, it's a win because she's the queen. So I really do appreciate you taking your time to come here today to Nate and just share in the joy with me. I'm super excited.
Oh, it's an honor and privilege to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you. And Katie, oh my gosh. First of all, if you go anywhere with Katie, make sure she has the strap on her hat because you're going to be chasing her hat the entire time. Yeah.
Whee! It's just going to go flying.
I'll be
Oh
right
my
back.
gosh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah.
That
So yeah,
that hat
I
has
sent
been
I
inspired.
sent the wrong link the first time. I sent the viewing link like to YouTube, but then I sent another link that was actually the StreamYard link.
Oh.
Why? Because I was at work with in a elementary school clinic and everybody had a stomach ache, a headache, or allergies and wanted to go home. And I was like, me too, because I got some stuff to do.
I want to go too. So you sent her the correct link, then
I
yeah.
don't know. You can send it again.
Let me. I'll be back.
Look at Angela talking smack, Nate. Look at there. You're going to have to get her.
What
Angela,
is she saying? He's what?
She's like, is he though?
Is he
Is he
though?
really? Mhm.
My little
Hey,
angina.
Leanne. And
Hi,
Katie,
Leanne.
thank you for your just guidance. I mean, you constantly answer questions, not just for me, but for everybody. But you've always been so kind. You had the best time when you came here,
I
and
did.
and lots of laughs, lots of laughs.
Yes.
But just your knowledge that you're free to you freely share. You're always so kind to everyone. So thank you so much for doing that and
Oh
for
my
coming
gosh,
today.
of course. It's such an honor to be a part of this, as Nate said, but I am really excited to celebrate 3 years with you. And I believe that this community is so great because we share everything we know. I've met dealers in the past that they seem very hesitant to share their knowledge, and I kind of wonder why. Because to me, if you're gonna be in this business, it's not all about you. It's just about learning, and we all learn from each other and sharing that information. If I know something, I'm more than happy to share it with someone else, and in return they may know something that I don't know, and then I learn. So we all help each other, and I think we've got one really good stellar community here. So I'm glad to be a part of it.
And they are the brooch gurus. I actually have on a brooch today, Katie, and somebody gave
Yay!
this to me today. So
That's
it's actually a
gorgeous.
crown with some jelly bellies in it, like some little stones.
Wow.
And let me see if I can take it off. She gave it to me today. She said she bought it at a garage sale for a quarter.
Oh my word. I wonder
That's
if that's a
cool.
crown trifari.
I haven't had a chance. I don't see any marking with my eyes, but then again, we don't see anything with these glasses. I'm not sure that it's any type of marking, but she didn't even know that I was doing the live today. And it was a morning, y'all. And it's a lady at my school. She is our registrar and attendance clerk. She gets everybody in school, make sure they're still in school. But she gifted this to me today, and I was like, how appropriate for me. I mean, let's just be honest. And then that it was for today, and that Katie and Nate were coming on today. So I'm super excited about it. It's almost like a cat's eye stone, Dolores. It's like the cat's eye
Yeah,
stone, more
It's
so than the jelly
beautiful.
bellies, but it's like a cat's eye.
it's pretty. I love it.
So it's really good. And speaking of brooches, Katie, do y'all have a couple of things that you might offer up to everyone today?
We sure do. We've got some fun brooches. And yes, I saw Halen's comment. We do need to do a Jello cook-off. So message me about that.
Who's gonna taste that?
Well, maybe we'll do good Jello, like ones
Oh,
with fruit and whipped cream, because that's okay.
okay, yeah, that I can do whipped cream and jello, but when you start adding in chunks and meat, no.
Chunks and meat.
And
No.
shrimp?
It's
Mm,
really
no shrimps. Mm-mm.
okay.
No protein pieces. So, yes, good jello only. I'm with Angela and throw some whipped cream on it. So, I know that Dolores has to go to bed. Nate has things to do. We're going to bring some other people on, but Katie and Nate told me they might have a couple of brooches.
They do.
So,
So,
We do have a
Angela,
couple of,
if you're
yeah.
in the chat, do you mind doing our little offer ups? I hope that's okay with you, Angela. I didn't plan for the offer up part of this. I'm sorry. But
what's it going to start at? I'll put it in.
oh, okay. Thank you, Beth. Our first piece is starting off at $18. And guys, get ready for this stunner. It's one
Oh,
of
let me
these.
make you big. Let me make you big. How do I make Katie big? Y'all, you would think that I would know this by now, but I do not know this. Oh, that's me. I don't want to be big. Oh, Dolores, are you pushing buttons? Because I'm pushing buttons.
There
Stop
we
pushing buttons. Girl, look at
um,
that, y'all. Okay, y'all, it starts at $18.
this Nate will be able to tell you more about it, but this is stunning.
This is a whopping great 4 inches, I think. It is a contemporary brooch. It's not a vintage brooch. It's a brooch pendant, and I have a real love for these enormous peacock brooches. I just love them. I think I've had probably about 6 over the time, about the year that Katie and I have been selling. And we sell with this prop here, which is we refer to as Betty. We had a very complicated system of a turntable, which took a lot of work and a lot of effort. And then we found out that just by putting them on Betty, it looks so much better. So, and I love the idea. This is a $14 Amazon. I think it's Amazon purse.
Amazon clutch purse for the win.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stunning.
I just love the idea that you can have this $14 clutch purse and change it out every day, you know, with a different brooch. And this is all blue and green rhinestones. There's no glow on this particular one. I have had glowing ones before.
Yeah, this one doesn't glow. But
Yep.
it's still absolutely spectacular. And I see we've got Sheila Fruman at $20. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Yes, it is. Oh, it would be it would be great, right?
It's a cleavage enhancer.
Just
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Look at that stunner.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm listening on my end.
all
All right. So I need to refresh because there was a bit of a moment at the end, but and I will let everybody else confirm. Right above the stop is Miss Sheila for 24.
Yeah,
That's what I see.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sheila. You won't be disappointed with that. It's a really beautiful piece.
Sheila, that is spectacular. Okay, that is coming to you.
Y'all, I know there are people trying to get in, but my what you call it will only let so many people in. So
Okay.
hold on, Dolores, what? Hold on.
I'll go so other people can come on because I'm not selling anything. I just wanted to say happy anniversary. And I'm so glad to be here and see everybody. And I'll probably be in the chat for a bit because I can go in late tomorrow. So
But make sure you are subscribed to Dolores. She's like at 850, y'all, and she should be well above that. So if you're watching, please go subscribe to Dolores today.
all right, guys, y'all have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Dolores.
Dolores.
She's so sweet, y'all.
Dolores is the best. So this next brooch is starting off at $15 in the chat. It is all vintage, all prong set, absolutely spectacular. It's 2 inches in size. It's got these beautiful milk glass stones. You've got a little purple stone, rhinestone, all glass at the bottom. It is absolutely lovely. I love the metal work on this piece. I think it's stunning. It's got a rivet on the back, so it is from the 50s. And it's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful brooch. This is one that I think on a hat in particular would look really stunning, but it's a good size. It's all vintage, all prong set, all glass stones. I mean, you just really can't go wrong with it. And of course, on Betty, it looks super, super cute. So I love this one. I think it's amazing.
Really, really pretty. So that's a start of $15.
Yep, just 15 for this brooch. And look how stunning it is. And that lilac stone at the bottom is really lovely.
Yeah, I love the way that the colors contrast with the gold. It just kind of stands out.
It really does. But if I don't see anybody for this, that is okay. We can come back to it on another sale. And we'll move on with our next couple of items. Here, we just have 2 each. This is a great little lot that is starting off at just $12, and you're getting all of the lot. And you're going to get this little lot of scatter pins. So I think they're amazing. And you're going to get some vintage pierced earrings as well. So the first thing that you're going to get is these little cute rhinestone stud pierced earrings in this lot. Then you're going to get this little moonstone scatter pin, all prong set, all 50s with little glass stones. So there's the back of it. You can see the rivets. It's all 50s. And then you're also going to get this stunner. And this one's really beautiful, 1950 little rhinestones. So this is just a great little rhinestone set. This is 1 1/4 inches in size, this pin here, and it's all silver toned. Rhinestones are in perfect condition. Look at that. So
great quality rhinestones too.
They really are. Hey, Nettie, I saw that you put that other pin on your bag that you won from us, so maybe you can do that with this set.
Yeah, it's starting to be blue jean season, so blue jean jacket season, so these will look great on that.
They will. So look at this little pairing together. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then you're going to get the little matching rhinestone earrings. They didn't come together with this set, but I thought they went really well together. All right, Nettie, I see you for $12. We're going to count this down at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Trying to hold everything. 3, 2, 1, and bid in. This one's in fabulous shape.
Hey, Miss Sweet Pamela, thank you so much.
All right. I think I see who that's going to.
That's going to Nettie.
Nettie.
Hey, congratulations, Nettie.
Our last fabulous piece for the evening is one of Nate's beautiful, beautiful vintage pieces. And this one is going to start off at $18. And boy, this one's so sparkly. I love it. Nate will give you its size, and I'll hold it up for you. It's a beautiful vintage piece.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
My mom said the brooches are beautiful.
Oh, lovely. Sweet Bella. I think this is 3 inches, Katie, isn't it? 3 inches, yeah. With a nice mix of these marquee cut clear rhinestones and these round Aurora Borealis rhinestones with this really lovely sort of pattern of texture on the leaves and the sort of stem of the flower, I guess. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen. So this is just a stunner. It's gold toned. I love the clear rhinestones with the Aurora Borealis. Look at that on Betty.
Yeah, that's
That
so cool.
is a stunning statement piece. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
We love this. And the clear and the gold, so perfect for really literally all time of year. So you can wear this in the fall. Yeah, I know. You can see that one from space. That is the way I like it too. We like the blingy ones around here, but this is just so gorgeous.
And we think this is probably 1940s, don't we?
I would say
50s.
50
Yeah,
for this,
50s.
but it's got some nice little puddling on the back, and it's just a nicely made piece, and it's all prong set glass stones. Look at the open work on the back. It's just a stunner. But if I don't see anybody for this beauty, that's okay. We can bring it to another sale. We thank you guys for letting us come on and sell. Thank you, Beth, for having us during this time.
Absolutely. So, Nate and Katie, thank you so much for taking the time to come bring some beautiful brooches. And what's coming up for you guys on, Katie, it's usually on your channel, right?
Yes, it is. Nate, you want to tell everybody?
So it is, I have to get the time frame right. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday, which is actually 2 p.m. in the afternoon on a Sunday for me. So we go on right after Pamela Blanchard's sale. Christine, hello. I love our sales. I just love it. It's the absolute highlight of my week. Katie, the sales with Katie. So those are the deets.
Yes, so please come to our bling party. We are going to have such a good time on Saturday night. We've got some great sparklers for you. Debbie, it's good to see you too. I miss you. It's great to see everybody in the chat, but we hope that you will join us for our next bling party because it is going to be really fun. And we always have a great little mix of brooches and different jewelry for you all. So thank you.
And Katie, where are you traveling to next?
My next trip, hopefully, cross fingers, we don't get any hurricanes that would keep me here, but I'm going to Nashville and then I'm going to go head up to the Springfield Extravaganza. But one of my favorite indie bands has a concert in Nashville, Sub Radio. If you're not familiar with them, they're a small little indie band, but they're playing fifth or third in Lindsley in Nashville. And I've decided to go up for that. So that will be fun.
That'll be awesome. Well, thank y'all so much again for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your continued support, all the knowledge that you've given me and everybody else. And I'm just so excited that y'all were able to drop in today.
Oh, we were thrilled. Thanks for having us, Beth. And congrats on 3 years.
Yeah.
I know, 3. It feels like 33, but it's only been 3. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm going to be bringing in some people that just showed up. Oh, sorry. I should probably tell you, Vinny, I'm bringing you in because you're next on the list. And then, hey, Lynn, is that, hey, Lynn? Wait, y'all, I'm moving around. I'm going to bring in Miss Martha. She's next on the list. Stop moving around. And Angela, you're coming on. You're next on the list. How many people will they let me have on here?
I thought it was up to 8. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, let's just keep seeing if I can add the people in the order that they're showing up. Let's see.
Brady
Okay,
Bunch.
I think that's it.
There you go, the Brady Bunch.
Oh boy.
Surprise! Y'all are online. Thank
Hello.
Thank you so much, Vicki. Well, the first person that I see, I'm going to go top to bottom on my screen. Right next to me is Catherine Young. And I just, again, I'm going to publicly thank the people that are taking the time to come. But Catherine and I kind of have this behind the scenes chat thing going on. I watch her videos, and it kind of started when I was watching her morning. You know, you had all the spooky and the morning jewelry, and I really had never heard of that. And she was really looking for some eccentric pieces for her great collection that leaves up all year. And I was shopping and found these, I called them witches boots because they were really witches boots. And I just was like, hey, I know you kind of like this stuff. Look what I found. And she was like, see if they'll take this amount of money and mail them to me. And that's kind of how it's been the whole time. So, Catherine, thank you so much for being here.
I am so honored to be here because, as everyone knows, Beth is like the absolute cheerleader of everyone else. And so today's our day to celebrate you, my dear.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And Vinny, vintage Vinny. Oh my gosh. The funniest kid in the whole wide world. If you didn't know how funny he is, just ask Martha and Tammy and Dave and Dee. Vinny literally gave me, I literally had to use my inhaler. I was laughing at Vinny so much that I had an attack.
We had fun in Round Top last year. I wish I had my special button though. Although I could have not used it anyway. I could have just said what I wanted to and not without any consequences.
So don't tell my mom, but I'm ordering her one for Christmas because she loves Vinny's button.
Oh.
Well, that's just awesome, man. See?
So I have learned so much. I've learned so much from everybody in the chats, but you know, there's people that like, this is your go-to person for this, and this is your go-to. And if you're just wanting to lose it, then go to Vinny because he's going to make you laugh about something. Yeah. So underneath Vinny, at least on my screen, underneath Vinny is my sweet Miss Martha, Vintage Conversation. Hey, Miss Martha.
Hey, Beth.
Yes.
Come on and wish you a happy anniversary and much continued success.
Well,
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Martha and me and Tammy kind of didn't know, also met in the chat, and we didn't know that we are literally maybe 45 minutes from each other. And so, you know, lots of shenanigans happen. You know, once we open, not even after they, like right when they started opening up, right, Martha? Because we were wearing masks and sweating and going, we were meeting up and doing things.
We were.
So lots of shenanigans with that. And Martha is your sewing, your patterns, your material. I mean, all the things. She's also the one who has the studio that we all dream about having that her husband built her. So we're really jealous about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's done so much for me. He's even started doing videos with me now.
So he is too cute.
Yep, he's doing haul videos. We're gonna start having live sales together. So
Bree said you summoned her because there she is. I know, Tammy.
She appears.
Yeah, just like Bewitched. If you call somebody, it never fails. I don't know about y'all, but if you're ever in a sale or you're talking about somebody, they literally pop up in your live chat.
they do.
I don't know what kind of voodoo YouTube has, but it works. So, Martha, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And then there's our calendar queen, dear Angela's Vintage.
Hey, Beth.
I would not know what to do at the very beginning, like even how to coordinate what all I wanted to watch and wear if it hadn't been for Angela's calendar. And now there's not even enough room on all the calendar to fit everything. So thank you so much.
Aaron from chapter 2 was saying the other day, he's like, soon it's just going to be like a day per slide. I was like, at that point, I'm out. Because that's too much.
Yeah, it's just one day per slide.
I mean, it's a lot.
And thank you for being here, Angela, because Angela works a lot. And you know how I know that? Because we've been trying to schedule a sale for about 6 months. And on the days that I can go, she has to work. And on the days that she's free, I already have something else to do. So I think we've done it, 2 or 3 months out, but we have something on the book.
Finally at the end of this month. And I was supposed to be off that day, but I'm working. But we're both getting off at the same time. So we'll be there.
So we'll be there, but we'll be in our work clothes like today. So, and last but not least on this screen right under me, it is like the Brady Bunch, is Lynn from Hey Lynn Vintage. Hey Lynn, how are you?
Hi, Beth. Beth, you're more of a, support for me than I am for you. If it wasn't for you doing my first drop sale or whatever, the drop hop sales, like that's how I really got started, was more joining your group with all that. That's, I
Well,
mean,
I
something
think
you
it's
sparked
fun.
my way.
Well, you're welcome. But I mean, you took on a big one. You did how
Oh
many
yeah,
hours?
that was
9 hours?
fun.
The girl did
Yeah.
Oh
9
yeah.
Angela was
hours
worried
of
if I
live.
went pee or not.
I don't think you
She's
got
like, girl, making sure you take a break. Like,
She was messaging me, "Did you go pee?" I'm like, "Yes, I went pee."
Well, wasn't it 9 straight hours?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
9 straight hours. I get
Yeah.
exhausted by like my 2 hours that I do.
I
Sometimes an hour and
know.
a
It
half
was
when I'm
it was
driving.
fun though. I had a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
what, 3 to like 11 or something.
And y'all, there's so many people popping in, and I know that I am missing you. Hey, Chicago lady. And I apologize. I'm so excited to see everyone. I can't look at the chat and do this too. I'm clearly not that good. I should have hired a secretary for today. So I just want to say to you five that, you know, all of the support, whether it be through, like, Martha has heard it. Like, she's one, like, what, like poor Dolores. Martha's, I'm like, I don't know, I can't do this. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm ready to just bail at any minute in the beginning. And I'm like, took me what, 8 hours to edit my first video, and it was 5 minutes long. 5 minutes. But everybody has been so supportive. And whether you participated in one of my brilliant, not so bright ideas that I have between the drop sales and the open collabs, I mean, you people just run with it. That's what I love about it. So I want to thank you publicly for your moral support, your support in the information that you share. I mean, if we need to know anything about anything naughty, Vinny is our guy.
Yeah. Or sell something that I didn't think was naughty and turns out it actually was. Whoops.
Oh, Lord, did I miss that one? I mean, if it has
I'll
nodules,
give you the long story short. I did a sale with Katie. It was probably our last sale before the one we just had. And I had I forget what it was called, but I thought it was a teardrop on a pedestal, and you had an elephant in it. It was glass, and you had to try to get the little ring on the elephant's trunk. It was supposed to look like. Am I allowed to even say this?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is a family show.
Okay, I'll censor it because I don't want to say the other word. It was in the shape of an plug. And I didn't realize it was naughty. I thought it was a teardrop on a freaking pedestal. And then somebody pointed it out in the chat, and then Katie's over there snickering.
stop it.
I'm like, what the are you all laughing at? What is this? And then as soon as I looked at it again, I was like, what the am I doing with this in my hand? Why am I touching this?
I don't know if you were doing it vigorously.
It was unintentional.
And
It did
wash
not
your
look
hands.
inappropriate to me until someone pointed it out.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my.
Vinny,
It was
in
bad,
your
and then I
defense,
got I turned kind of red, and then I
Our
started laughing
sweet young
hysterically.
child of the community.
in your defense, we
remember
are
what that
very
was?
good at finding things like that.
Well, yeah, because it was fun. It was like, oh, it's a little game. Get the elephants, or get the little ring on the elephant's,
Okay, now I have to
trunk,
watch.
in a very oddly shaped, a very oddly shaped glass piece, and then it dawned on me when I was live. I'm like, what am
I
I?
just want to say
What
it
on earth?
wasn't me that pointed it out. Okay, so
Right, it wasn't me. I was innocent
Okay.
there until I realized what it was.
Sheila says you can't unsee that.
No, you can't.
Oh,
And if I
no.
find another one of those, I'm gonna start laughing again, and I'll probably buy it just for the sake of the fact that I know what it is now.
I would probably be like, this is broken. It's missing some pieces, and walk away.
Right. No, I don't think I want that now.
Yeah, not enough sanitizer in the world.
Then you can
There
have
you
them as a pair, you know.
There you go. So, okay, does anybody have anything they want to offer or share for tonight?
not
Do
me.
you have
that's
anything?
all, so.
Okay, Catherine, do you?
I do. I brought 3 items. One is an offer up by itself, and one is a choice.
Okay, so hold on. I don't know how to make I'm going to make Catherine big. I'm going to at least try. All right. So I'm
And
super excited because Catherine, you know, the first big piece of jewelry thing was yours.
I
I
know
got
that's coming second, Beth. Do not spoil it yet. It's going to be the second offer
okay.
up. So I
Okay.
will enter in the price of this.
Okay.
I can do the stops unless somebody else wants to. I know Bree's in here.
Do it because I'm just watching.
Okay, so I love Halloween. It makes me very, very happy. And I have 2 Halloween fairy lamps for choice. So these are terracotta. Ooh. They're rather large. And I just now realized I didn't grab a
Number stick.
oh no, this will work. Ooh, come here.
A
I
light.
didn't grab a light to put in them to show you how cute they are.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say number stick.
But they're cute with the it doesn't really show up. But so the one choice is a bat, and the second choice is a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, so they're super cute. No cracks, no chips. This one does have some felting that an owner put on it, which makes perfect sense to me. They are in vintage condition, but really super cute. And the jack-o'-lantern one actually has little hidden ghosts in it, which is cute. But again, these are pretty large. These are terracotta, and they're just cute. They're spoopy. So they're spooky and cute. So let's count this down. Because I know we got
you started it at 10, right?
I
and
did.
it's for choice.
I did. So let's count it down. We gotta go, people. So get those bids in if you're interested in having a Halloween fairy lamp. Oh, and by the way, this one is sparkly. It is glitter and sparkly, but it is all sealed. Okay. So the craft, the craft glitter won't get on things, but it is sparkly. So let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is double-sided. The little bat is on both. He's really cute. He's a very 90s, 80s bat. I love him. Super cute.
I see Tammy Thomas.
Ooh, which one would you like? Thank you.
Which one, Tammy?
Thank you
and
so
y'all,
much.
I have to go back to H. Wells. Reselling, no Goodwill pocket. Never put your lips on a whistle to demonstrate it, and no to use adult toys.
We got bats.
Good tips to follow.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
She is our tip to follow. She says she wants the pumpkin.
Got it. And Tammy, I'm not sure if you have actually picked up from me before. So I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I use my website, CatherineYoungCreative.com, to get a hold of me. So if you haven't sent your info, go to my website and there's a form and it tells you exactly what to send.
It's super easy, Tammy. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I just also I haven't had a sale in a month. So I'm kind of wait, have you bought from me? But life is crazy. Life is crazy. Both me and Beth work for school districts, so.
There
Bless
you go.
Your hearts for both of you working in that field. I couldn't do it.
Right? It's the season. Okay, so my next piece, we are gonna start this at 30, and I will put it in.
You got it?
It comes in this box, and it's one of the very first things Beth bought for me. It is a jewelry jar fairy lamp. Full of jewelry. Now, there are full sets in here. Everything in here is wearable. And I'm just going to do a little peek on the top. I'm not going to go through it. That is glass, unsigned.
Yep, that's exactly how I got started with all this jewelry. I bought it in a fairy lamp full of jewelry from Katie at just like that. And she had it packed.
Oh, it's packed. This is packed. And I know for sure there is at least one, if not two sets in here. There is a intaglio cameo. There's an intaglio cameo in there. And let's see, what else? We got embroidery earrings. We got 1950s necklaces. There's lockets. There's real stone. There is a musical piece in here There's a lot in here.
Yeah,
I
mine
kind
was
of want to like
packed.
cheat and show people stuff, but also I kind of don't, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know.
Give a sneak peek like you did with that one brooch. That way it's a surprise for the person who gets it.
Well, here's right on top another blingy brooch.
Oh my gosh, y'all. And when I say it's packed, mine was packed.
There's another one. So, and let's see. This is an early mid-century necklace, faux pearls. Good
That's a
condition.
good one.
Good condition. And let's see. Anything else I can grab out of there?
Without everything falling apart.
I know. Because like it's like I want. Ooh, let's do this one. Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a ton of pieces in mine. And
Silver.
yeah, I think
floral-
that's what I got for mine too.
Silver floral bracelet. So there is a ton in here. I know for sure there's one set of earrings that's worth about $40. I know that already. I was gonna sell them on my own, but they're in here. So let's go down, my friends. Let's see. I don't know if we got any interest. Maybe not.
Yes, Miss Pamela's in at 30.
Oh, Miss Pam. Oh, she's gonna love this. There's some in here I know she'll love. So yeah, there's definitely Miss Pam pieces in there. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, Miss Pamela, there are pieces you'll love in here. I know it. I know her taste.
All right, then it's Miss Pamela's.
Thank you. And thank you, Beth, for the opportunity to sell 3 fairy lamps.
There you go.
Now,
did anybody else have anything that they wanted to sell? Nobody had to sell anything?
I do.
Okay, who is that?
Wait 1 second, quick. Rosanna, did you want the other one, the other fairy lamp? I realized I missed your bid.
Oh, hold on. Did I miss it?
So I'll look in the chat. Keep moving forward. I'll look in the chat.
Okay.
I just picked up that same fairy lamp today.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to do this again, but I'm not making any promises because,
There you go.
Hi.
You got it.
I'm sweating. Good thing I'm hidden behind the duck.
Beth, have some faith. You got it. I have 2 items and 1 giveaway.
Okay.
So
do it.
I picked up this today.
Ooh,
I
blue.
like that.
It's
That's
a Astoria Windsor crown, like candy dish. So usually it does come with the top, but this one didn't have the top with it. Couldn't find it. So, but they are nice and they go for a good amount online, but it doesn't have the top. So I was going to start this as an offer up, starting at $18.
Okay, I'm going to start at 18.
And it's this, I don't want to call it teal because it's not a lot of green, but it's this kind of
Blue, yeah.
darker blue color.
See, I think that looks better without the lid on it, to be honest with you, because it shows the little points of the crown.
Yeah, I like, and at first I didn't think so, but when I Google lens it, I found it does have the little lips. So you could always, if you found one online, you could always add to it. But I thought this is really pretty. There's no chips, no cracks. Just a really pretty blue color. So you could put your candy in there, or you'd be fancy and put your jewelry hanging out of there. If you have, collect blue glass. And your dresser. For your vanity.
80 says 50s, 60s.
Throw
I
some
love the
cotton balls
color.
in there, Q-tips for the bathroom. It's a functional piece.
Ornaments, all the things. It's super pretty. You got that today, Angela?
Yes. Both of the items I'm bringing I got today.
Well, look at you. While I was at work dealing with vomit. But, whatever.
I got this from a place called Sparrow's Nest.
It's fancy schmancy, y'all.
There you go. Ice cream for a princess. There you go. That's a great ice cream dish.
Ooh, yeah. Because it's pretty deep, like. So, hey, You could use it as a chalice. You can put your ice cream in there. Use it however.
Hey,
Feel all
wine
right.
glass for the king or queen on their birthday.
I think it would be pretty with a pillar candle in it. One of the
Oh,
small
yeah.
pillars.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, because it's got a good enough kind of base here. It would sit there without tipping. That'd be really cool. You could find different colors of these and have a whole setup.
All right. Did you want to count it down?
We
Just
can
in case?
count down. I don't see any interest. So we can count it down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
And Benny, my mom did hear that, and she said, "I heard the button." She
Good.
can't
I'm glad she
comment.
heard it.
Why?
My favorite thing in the whole wide world.
It is pretty fun. All right, Angela, did you have one more piece?
Yes, I have one more and then a giveaway. So I have this piece I picked up today, and it is a
Ooh.
Viking amethyst. Forgot the word, but a little bonbon dish that has a little kind of tipped spout there. It came up and it's got a little nice polished bottom, but I haven't really ever come across anything Viking. Just really pretty purple. You can use it. That could fit like a small votive candle if you want it, or just put your candy, since I'm assuming this is what a bonbon dish is. And
Right.
I got this at a good deal, so we can do a straight claim of $15, and you can put in letter V.
Letter V.
Let me grab my
Or
number
Viking.
stick.
Like vintage Vinny. Get your number stick, girl.
It's about 6 inches wide and about 2 3/4 tall.
There you go. It's a beautiful color.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's really pretty. I like it.
that.
All right. Let me refresh just to make sure, because I'm on 3 different devices. All right. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Sorry. Hold on. I'm just all over the place today. All right. That's really pretty. But you go bring it to another sale.
Yes, I have one coming up with Halen on September 18th, which is a Monday.
Yay.
So coming soon. And then with Beth at the end of the month.
The 28th, right, Angela?
Yes. Be a Thursday.
It's a
Fun.
Thursday.
And then I have this little Fenton bear that's going to do a giveaway.
Ooh.
Just a little clear glass bear. There's a little Fenton mark on his booty.
Because we're bringing back the clear glass.
Yes. And it's like polished, but not like a high gloss, more of a matte, but it's a little polished bottom. I think he did used to have the little gemstone there. I got this in St. Louis with Katie when we went there together. So I was just going to do the first person that comes up to type the word bear.
Ooh.
First person to type the word bear wins the giveaway of the Fenton glass
Cute
bear.
little bear.
Ooh.
I know. Okay. Oh, I see one.
Oh.
She was listening.
She was.
See Bridgia.
There you go.
Woohoo.
Angela,
Way to
thank
go,
you
Brady.
so much. Thank you so much for coming and bringing a giveaway and all those cool things.
Well,
Tell people where they can find you and what's coming up.
so you can find me on YouTube, Instagram under Dear Angela's Vintage. And then I just started selling some stuff on eBay. And I haven't changed the name over yet, but it's Angela9653. Just started, so I have some sterling silver plate items up right now, like a pair of goblets and some plated like salad dessert tongs, and I have a pair of blown art glass like wine glasses that are all up now on there. But Instagram, YouTube, all the same name, Dear Angela's Vintage.
All right. Well, Angela, I'm going to let you exit and I'm going to get to bring on some more people, but I need to let these people tell them where they can be found. So thank you again so much. And I'm so excited for our sale coming up on the 28th.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget to
Vinny.
subscribe to Beth.
Oh, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to Angela, Dear Angela's Vintage. Vinny, where can we find you?
You can find me here on YouTube. I'm on eBay, Instagram, same name, Vintage Vinny. Where else am I? I think that's pretty much it. Those are the only places I'm pretty active. I'm on Whatnot too, but I only do that only when I'm doing one of the events that one of I think it's Amy's Rock and Pop Shop hosts.
Yeah, one of the big trains or whatever it's called.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So when is your next sale?
That is this upcoming Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm kind of slowly starting to get back into putting videos out again. I wasn't feeling too well for the last few weeks, so I'm just now starting to get my energy back so I can start putting stuff out again.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, Vinny.
Thank you for having me, and happy 3-year anniversary.
Thank you. I've aged. No, I'm just kidding. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's a learning curve for me with the technology, but I mean, I did it. So there you go.
You absolutely did. It's easy.
All right. Thanks, Vinny. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Miss Martha.
Miss Beth.
Hey, good sweet Martha. Every time you see Martha, you just want to go, hey.
Oh my goodness.
Where can we find you and what's coming up?
Okay, you can find me and my items through my link tree here on YouTube. I'm on eBay, Mercari, Instagram, and here. Starting to do videos with my husband, Mr. G. Go Vintage. We're going to start doing live sales. And before that, you can find me on Tammy's channel every Tuesday at 2 Central on Vintage Uprising, Texas, where we do a sale. And yeah, got some things coming up for Halloween and the holidays and all that kind of good stuff. And Beth, I want to tell you again, happy anniversary. The first time I was ever live was after we had gone to Round Top, and you did a live haul from the items we bought at Round Top.
I was like, you know what? If I can do it, y'all can do it. And I think Debbie was on there with us. Was it Debbie or me?
No,
you and Tim?
No, Debbie was the next
first live.
The first live was just that, but she was on the first live sale that we did.
The first live sale, and
right,
y'all, we muddled through it, but we did it.
Yeah. So this is all your fault.
Exactly my fault, but I mean, it was a lot of fun us trying it out together. But we've had a great time, and Martha's been we don't get to see each other as much as we would like to. Tammy either. Mainly, you got to catch Tammy because she's always shopping somewhere. She's out finding all the little nooks and crannies. But even though we're 45 minutes away, I would love to get together more often, but we just got to get everybody's schedules. But we are going to meet up in Round Top again this year.
Yep, our annual Round Top meetup.
And that is the 21st of October. So if you're
interested, the second weekend, and it's the first weekend that the whole thing is open.
Yep, that's it. So if y'all are interested in going to be in the area, talk to Tammy, Vintage Uprising Texas, because she's really the only person that knows how to get there, because I don't. Please don't ask me because I don't know how to get there. Lovey takes me.
Well, Tammy and I always put out a map thing. Close to time. So,
well, thank you so much for coming, Miss Martha. I'm going to I know that you only had a few minutes, so I'm going to let you go and start bringing in some other people. But thank you so much for coming. And I miss your face.
Bye, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, Vinny.
See you, Martha. Tell G I said hey.
I will.
And so, Catherine, thank you so much for bringing those cool items. Those terracotta ones were awesome.
Ooh, Lily's all caught on my shirt. Well, she's gonna get a little bit of a cameo. Oh, she's done. Okay.
He's done and out.
Thank you so much for having me. I adore everyone here who's on the screen and in the chat. So thank you so much. Ooh, I heard a reverb. You can find me this Saturday. I am having a sale. I actually named it in tribute to Beth. So it is going to be a purses and pretties sale.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
So
Yay.
we got purses and we got pretties. So
Oh, yes.
so there's going to be a lot of Victorian and a lot of vintage purses. So if that is your jam, come on over on Saturday. To everybody who bought from me today, I will keep it through the sale because it's so close. So I'll just invoice with that sale. So thank you for having me on. And I'm so glad we get to celebrate you because you're awesome. And y'all, behind the scenes, this is the woman you want around. I'm telling you.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I got the most questions. I should get an award for having the most questions. That's what I should. That's what I should get. But Catherine is
You want her
always
in your
so very
group chat
kind.
for sure.
Yeah. Catherine is always so very kind to answer my questions. She knows all the stuff about the algorithms, and I'm like, I don't know, and she's just got a wealth of knowledge. Not to mention the creativity, which you see in her videos. If you haven't seen the Halloween DIY ones, those are really, really. That one's really, really cute, and the venue was the spiderwebs was my favorite, but the whole venue came together really great.
Yeah, it was really fun. So thank you so much for having me. I'll pop out so more people can join.
All right. Thank you. Lynn, it's your turn.
All right. So in honor of Beth, I have 10 golden books. I'm giving 5 to Beth and 5 we're going to do a giveaway. Random.
Oh my gosh.
So picking, what's that?
I'm so excited for golden books.
I know. So I thought I'd send you 5 for your anniversary and 5 for a giveaway. So there's,
Sweet.
I don't know who. I'll probably let Addie pick who's going with what 5 because I don't want to be like.
There you go.
Christmas tree. I think these ones are from the 80s. Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, Donald Duck, Hansel and Gretel. I mean, they're not all perfect. Alice in Wonderland, Jingle Bells, Snow White, Santas. I think like Tommy wrote Tommy in there, but
Check on
I want to say
Tommy.
they're more from. Well, this one's 1966. Anyway, so I'm gonna let Addie choose 2 different piles, so I'm not gonna know who's gonna get what. But 5 are going to Beth, and 5. If you give a number between 40 and 50, one that has the number in my head.
All right, y'all put in any number between 40 and 50 in the chat
50.
really quickly. And while you're doing that, I'm going to actually be bringing some people in. All right, are y'all ready? Be ready. Okay, so the next person in line is
Mary's
Debbie.
got it. Mary's already got it.
Okay, and the next person is Miss Pamela. You're up on the top. And the next person, ready, is Miss Bam herself, Missy Bate. Is she there? It's not letting me add her. Oh, yes, it is. It better be.
Hey,
y'all.
Missy.
Okay, who got it? Who got it, Lynn?
Mary got it. 42. Scott's old football number. 42.
42. Scott's old football number.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Mary, and I will be happy with any 5 that I get. Thank you so much for donating those to me and to giving a little giveaway to our people. I'm so excited, y'all.
Real quick.
So where can we find you, Lynn?
So I am Instagram, YouTube. I do live sales every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Also, Angela's coming on the 18th, and then Bree is coming on 8 and 7 and 26th. So Bree will be on Tuesday at 6. And yeah, look for me every Tuesday, and I'm at eBay, Instagram, YouTube, Macari, all under Halen Vintage. Hi, Missy.
Well,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Lynn.
thank you so much, Lynn. And I loved the extravaganza. I don't know how you did it, 9 hours
Oh,
sitting down,
yeah.
but it was a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun.
Misty, thank you for dropping in on there. That was kind of a crazy day, but we got through it. It was really a lot of fun. So I really do appreciate it. And I am only 50 away from 1,000, you guys. We need
So
to get
subscribe
Lynn
to
to
Hey Lynn.
1,000.
Oh, yay.
Yes,
That's exciting.
very
All
much
right.
so. So make sure you're subscribed to Hey Lynn Vintage, and she's got some sales coming up, y'all. So go check them out.
All right. Bye,
Thanks for
everyone.
coming. All right, y'all. Who I gotta see what it's gonna do because I don't know. All right, Vinny and Hey Lynn, are y'all exiting?
I can pop out if need be. Yep.
Okay, so I can add some more people.
Yep. Let me pop out.
What's happened
Happy
to Miss
third.
Pamela? Miss Pamela fell out.
She fell herself out.
Oh,
Got
there she is.
herself out.
She's back in.
And
There-
Tammy, you're coming in. Sorry, I didn't give you a fair warning. Oops, my bad. And is that all? I think that's all that it'll let me do right now. Oh, why am I? Okay, I
I'll see
know.
y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Misty,
You gotta
you're
limit
big.
someone before you make them big.
3 years, Misty.
3 years. Isn't that crazy? I mean,
Very
when
crazy.
you think about it, it just seems like yesterday, you know.
Does.
But it also seems like 100 years ago in the same aspect. So
Yes. If I could learn to work the phone, because I'm like you, I do everything from the phone.
I
I
do
don't have-
everything from the phone, other than when I'm live, like on StreamYard, and I'm having to, move things around. I use my computer for that because I can't. I need it to be big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and this phone is an Android, and I'm an iPhone person.
Oh no! See, I'm Android. I'm Android.
I can't even take a picture with the phone yet.
So you switched from an iPhone to an Android?
No, we got a second phone. Long convoluted story, but Comcast switched our package, and it was you had a phone line, and so they took the landline number and gave when you ported over a phone number, you got a free phone, and it was an
got
Android.
a landline.
No, we did, but now it's over. So they ported that number that we didn't even know we had a landline phone number. They ported it over, and they were like, "Oh, well, if you port your number over, will you get a free Android something something?"
Hey, it's free. If
and
it's
here
free,
it
it's
is.
for me. If it's free, it's for me.
So we love a free pile at a garage sale.
Yes.
All the
Listen,
things.
I was at a yard. Mark and I were at a yard sale last weekend, and we cleaned out this lady's free box. And we felt so bad that we wouldn't give her money because she was like, "No, it's free." But we were like, "But we took all your stuff." And so we felt bad, and we gave her some money from the free box.
Well, I want to thank Misty for taking the time. I know that you have been super, super busy. I don't mean not creating a whole new shopping network, but just in general doing all your things. So thank you so much for dropping in. And she's another one that I ask 6,000,000 questions to every day.
I'm always happy to answer questions when I can. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, that's what this community is great, because everyone kind of learns from one another, and you can ask a lot of questions. And we've got that group that we've had for years about like the live like ever since the beginning, and you can ask does somebody have this person? And
Yes.
I mean, it's just a great it's a really great and fun community to be a part of, and it's just a lot of fun.
And I was talking about, lifelong friends. And one of the first people I met in the chats was Tammy. And we realized that's down here, y'all, Vintage Uprising, Texas. And it was me and her and Miss Martha that realized we were so close together.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? That's so
thanks,
great.
Tammy, for coming and supporting
So
me.
close, but never see each other.
Never. We're literally like this. Well, I mean, you would have to stay home for us to see you, Tammy.
I like to go.
She's in the road. She's in the road. So truly, Tammy, thank you so much for your support and kind of walking
My
it through.
pleasure. Yes.
Yeah, she's the one to get you out your comfort zone if you want to do something. So I appreciate you coming. Don't you have a sale tonight?
I do. I do.
And what time is your sale?
At 7. So
And
I'm doing a
wait,
purse sale this evening.
okay, so who's it with?
Margot Vintage Peach Show a Go-Go.
Oh,
She's
that'll
a
be
hoot.
fun.
Yeah.
Margot is a hoot,
If I can
y'all.
get a word in edgewise, it's going to be fun.
She is a lot of fun. Margot's fun.
Yes, she's a hoot.
So another one that's become a really lifelong friend is Debbie. She's over there. And
I got to meet Debbie in person too. She can
I know that was fun.
Right?
Tammy does the meetup. She's the one that knows where everything is, and I just say talk to Lovey and
Talk to Lovey.
girl, because if y'all don't get me to lying. I couldn't find my way to that round top place today, and I've been 15 times.
I'll help you.
Yeah, oh no, Debbie will not help me because last time Debbie helped me, the road literally stopped and we were on a dirt path. And I
It
was
was a
like,
shortcut.
navigating.
Shortcut.
You're welcome.
I will say this. I just got back from Mexico. Debbie hosted me to her house in Mexico and in Ajaik. And y'all, it was so much fun. We had a blast. So
We
that
did have a blast.
Yeah.
We basically ate our way through Ajaik. That's what we did.
And surrounding towns.
And surrounding towns.
So that video little vlog thing is coming out tomorrow morning, and you'll get to see me at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and then all of our shenanigans, which is usually food. But we just had a great time, and the views, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything. I would have never thought that that's what Mexico looked like, because I've never been. I've lived in Texas 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's near a lake, which is not the beach, but I kept calling it the beach because it's that big and it has waves and a shoreline. So
Yeah,
I just
it's
kept
the
calling
biggest
it
lake
beach.
in Mexico, so it's huge.
Yeah, it's big. And then of course, everybody's sweet lovey is Miss Pamela Blanchard.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Miss Pamela never meets a stranger, and she's always made you feel like you were supposed to be sitting at her dinner table.
I wish I was. I hadn't had company or been nowhere in so long. I'm lonely.
A week?
Well, everybody get in their car and let's go to Miss Pamela's house.
Yeah.
Y'all could come. I've been begging. I'm tired of begging. She's been begging everybody to come. Every time I run across somebody in a live sale, I beg them to come stay with me a while. I'm lonely down here.
Look at that pouty face.
I'll come. Mark, can I go stay with Miss Pamela? You come on, honey. I'll come.
And y'all, I finally got me a bingo card. I finally got one.
To win one.
That's so good.
Finally. I mean, she's been making them for 14 years, and this is my first one. But I did get one at the extravaganza. If Lynn hadn't had that extravaganza, and I mean, I was waiting. I was on it. I had my keyboard on numbers only, and I was waiting because I can't ever win one with my internet.
I can't never win anything on and I have really good fast internet here. I mean, and I'm connected right into my little router thing with this cable. I can't never. I'm always slow.
So thank you so much for y'all being here. Truly, I mean, it is not just like, it is people on the internet, and that's what people don't understand, but it's not. Like, it's not. It's like, I know y'all, and that y'all could show up at my house, and I feel like Tammy has showed up at my house. I showed up at Debbie's house. Debbie showed up at my house. But I just feel like we do know each other because we kind of do life together, you know, even on our videos and on our lives. I mean, things that work and things that don't work. And y'all, it's just, these people are support. It's truly the foundation in this vintage community. And I know that I have been doing reselling for a while. and really, I started watching Misty when Misty did clothing.
Oh, God.
Me
How?
too.
So what, 4 or 5 years ago, you were doing clothing, and then you started doing reselling
Well,
of
I mean,
clothes.
I quit my job, so I was selling anything that I couldn't nail down. You know, I was like, I want to quit my job, and so I'll sell whatever I can, you know, so I can do that. And oh, I hated selling clothing. I hated it.
And then I picked her back up. So I had watched that. Then I started doing the furniture. And I remember,
Yeah.
like, oh, that's fun. And then I did some furniture stuff. And then I came back around because, I mean, I had painted my house, every stick of furniture that somebody would put on the street. I had painted it. My garage was packed up to the point where my friend came over and was like, what are you going to do with this? And I said, but they're so pretty. She said, but what are you going to do with it? So she made me do a market, and she was like, you can't just put the furniture out there. You have to like stage it.
Yeah.
So I started bringing stuff from my house and my grandma's stuff and everything, and went to the market. And I'd be John Brown if they did not want to buy the stuff on the furniture and not.
Yeah. We were friends with some friends of ours. They made furniture. He made a lot of barnwood furniture and repurposed a lot of furniture. And he would go to markets and stuff. And then we would he would come into the shop and pull things from, that's when our brick and mortar was still open. He would pull things from the shop just to stage the furniture. But then it was a great thing because we ended up selling things and it would help him sell the furniture. And so it's kind of fun when you can do that. I don't like setting up at markets, but it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Ask Tammy, because Tammy came and helped me one time. She's been back.
I'll come back. I was traveling again.
Yeah. Even Christy Tippy Winks, man, she was working it, Miss Pamela. She was behind my cashier desk and she was working that crowd. And we just stood back and
I could just say her.
Girl, we took a picture because I was like, look at her, y'all. She done took over my stand and everything. Just telling people, oh, this is made in occupied Japan and this is it. So look at her go. She was super fun. So Misty, before you go, I have a question about Vamp.
Yeah.
Okay. Because as many stuff as I've watched, I still don't got it right. Okay. So I did join, right?
Yes.
So if I join, do I need to do something else to purchase?
Yeah, if you can join, and and we've actually just added another chat room. So you join the community, and that's basically essentially what it is. It's the community, and so there's chat rooms. There is a general chat. There is a show and tell. So like if you just went and you bought something really cool and you want to share it with people, you can share it in there. And then there is the new one that we just added is an in search of. So if you're looking for something in particular, then a seller that's on the platform maybe can hook you up with either something that they already have, or as a seller, it gives us ideas of what we need to be looking for when we're out sourcing. So if you want to purchase something, you can just register as a buyer, and you only have to do that one time. And starting tomorrow, our first week, because if you want to become a seller, you can apply to be a seller. And there's just a really simple application to fill out. It's really, it'll take you 5 minutes. But we're starting tomorrow, a whole bunch of, 16 sellers are joining. So we've onboarded our first 16, and then every 2 weeks, we're going to do 20 more and 20 more and 20 more. But that's onboarding. So we're doing onboardings on Mondays and Tuesdays every other week. So it's a lot of work out of our schedule, but so we're so excited. But we can only do so much because it's just us.
Yeah.
We can't, and there's a whole process to it. So it's really exciting.
And then if you're doing the seller one, now I asked this in the chat, but it says, what are you interested in selling? And I know that you said be like a little bit more thorough.
Yeah, just like say what kinds of things. Like if you want to sell like vintage handbags, or if you want to sell, kitsch or mid-century modern glass or Fenton or jewelry, or just some kind of an idea, because it's like a curated marketplace. Basically, it's an online antique mall. So if you're a seller, then you have a booth in the antique mall.
Okay. So that's the part that I didn't do, because when I got to the what are you going to sell? I remember y'all said, don't just put vintage, like be a little bit more.
And yeah, just say I sell, I sell on YouTube live sales, and I sell on eBay, I sell on Mercari, just like a general idea.
Okay.
Instead of just saying, what do you want to sell? Vintage. Well, that's a lot. We don't know what that could be anything. Vintage Beanie Babies? No. No Beanie Babies. But you know what I mean? That's vintage though, believe it or not.
Right.
That's vintage. So it's a lot of fun, and we're really excited about it.
Can we do like ephemera and that kind of stuff? Okay.
Yep. And
make sure.
Yeah, and then eventually it's going to lead to where the sellers, if you're a seller on the platform, you can actually simultaneously stream from the virtual marketplace and on your social medias. So you can simultaneously stream in 2 different places at once. And there's all sorts of things. You can purchase on Instagram, and the beauty of it is, and as we're all live sellers, we know that we have to wait sometimes to get people's information.
Yeah. You don't
ever have to send an invoice. It's automatically done.
Like Whatnot.
Yeah.
Like we're doing there. But better. Because it's just us.
Hold on, y'all. I just saw some people pop in. Tim and Jerry, I'm not sure if they're still on, but I saw them pop in, and I'm not sure what happened to them. So thank you so much for telling me that, because that's kind of been my holdup. I didn't do that yet. And again, I want to thank you for your continued support and questions answered all the time.
Oh, I'm happy to. I'm
the whole community.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It takes a village for all of us, because we all can be very needy, and we have a lot of questions. And I had heard you say earlier, Beth, you're like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's so true. It's so true. If you work at it and you are consistent with it, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you set your heart to, you can accomplish.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think that the knowledge base is amazing. Like,
oh my gosh,
I know furniture, but I've had to learn glass.
Oh, me too. Glass isn't my forte either.
It's not something that I collect. It's not something that I decorate with. But you asked me about wood furniture and joints and all that. I'm your girl on that one. So
everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and that's what makes a community great.
And I learned as I go, because I always just buy what I like, and I like what I buy. So I'll learn it later. If if you like it too, then I'll learn it. But I just
shop with your gut. Shop with your gut. What you feel good about.
And I get it all the time. You don't know what you're buying. You don't know what it is. I don't care. I like it.
I know I like it.
I get that a lot.
She knows. I bet she knows enamel flowers.
I bet
kids toys.
Well, I got a lot of collections
here. Yeah.
Doesn't mean I know the make and model of all those collections, but I like
and
it.
Don't you feel
exactly.
like it's
that's such a good point too, Tammy, is because we like what we like, and we're not experts on it, but we know what we like, and we know what it will look like in somebody's home.
And I know it's
kind of feeling it brings them.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say, was it like, it's so much easier when I was reselling, was to sell something that you love, because people see your passion. If you don't have passion for it, you're just like, oh, here's this,
Y'all, I didn't used to collect glass. I have a bunch of crap load of swung bases now, because I keep seeing people selling it. I started liking it. The more I saw it, the more I liked it. And I started keeping it. So
I know.
That's how a lot of my collections start.
Oh, same. And then I'm like, okay, I like swung, but I'm only going to keep the Viking ones, and I'm going to sell the Ellie Smith one, but not the floor Ellie Smith ones, because I'm going to keep. So there's always like, but not that one yet.
Yeah.
So, and Miss Pamela, you know, I just honestly can't tell you how warm you make my heart feel when you greet everybody. And you're genuinely excited when I see y'all in videos and she's meeting somebody. She is like genuinely super excited.
She is.
I am, really and truly. I am. I don't know.
She likes to surprise people. Like, you never know when Miss Pamela's gonna just pop in.
I love to surprise people. I really do.
Girl, don't surprise me. I might have a stroke.
Hey. Oh, hey, y'all.
So I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hi.
I forgot to tell you I'm bringing you in, but it tells me when I can get one more person in there. So I just started adding the person that's on the top that comes through. So Misty, I know you said you had just a few minutes, so I'm going to let you tell them where you. I know that nobody might know where to find you, but I want them to know
There's a
again.
lot of
I
people
don't know
that,
where you're at, Missy. Tell me, where
yeah,
can I
there's a lot of
find
people
you?
that don't know. I'm not that big of a deal. I am selling on, I'm a guest seller Monday night on Mother Tucker's. I'm the first Monday of every month. I'm selling with them. So that's this Monday night, 8 p.m. on Labor Day Eve.
Oh.
But we figure everybody's going to be done with their picnics by 8 o'clock, I would think. But that's 8 o'clock. And then every Tuesday at 1 o'clock over on my channel, I have a sale with Michael, the Cult of Vintage. That's every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I've been doing live sales on Vamp, just kind of when I can squeeze them in. But honestly, next week, I'm going to just focus on getting more listings up on there. So right now, I'm trying to just stick with, I'm sticking with Tuesdays and whenever I can fit another live sale in at this point.
Well, anytime she will answer a question, y'all, and so I can ask some strange questions, but she does.
I like
good at
strange
repeating.
questions. I'm
She's
okay
good
with
at-
strange questions.
Yeah, and you can tell she's got that little person teacher vibe because she repeats and rephrases for us ones that need it a couple of times, said in a different way. She
Yeah,
don't
well,
get
I
mad
mean, I'm a child at heart, and I can relate to childish things and childish people because I am one. So I can relate to that, and I love explaining things and all that sort of thing. So I'm happy to help when I can, and I also don't like to see unread messages in my email, so that really bugs me. So I like to see
I
that.
can't stand it either.
It just drives me crazy.
Oh,
no dots and numbers.
It just
Yeah.
drives me nuts.
Oh,
I think that's a little OCD, Miss Pamela.
oh, I don't know. But Saturday night I was sick as a dog. I couldn't even lift my head up off the pillow, and I knew that there was email sitting in there. I just about broke out in a darn rash.
Yeah, I know. It's a form of, showing respect to other people. They've taken the time to send you a message, and I think that it's only kind enough to respond, when you can. We can't. Sometimes you can't do it right away, but we try our best. But hi, Tim and Jerry.
Yes, I added Tim and Jerry from Vintage and Beano because it'll every once in a while it'll pop up and say that it let me know that there's somebody in because I don't have the paid version of StreamYard, y'all. So it only lets you let so many people in there. So when I do that, I just will pop somebody in. So Missy, thank you so much. I know you told me you had just a few minutes, but thank you.
Yeah, I had to go sourcing today, so I've been gone all day, and I need to. My husband gets a little cranky when I don't at least say hi to him a little bit of evening. But congratulations, Beth, on 3 years. My anniversary. I just looked at the calendar. I didn't even realize that. I don't even know how many years it's been, but my anniversary is coming up in the middle of September. I didn't even know. Probably 5 years. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was going to say it has to be longer than 4 because I was watching when you first started coming with the clothes, and then I went and got into paint and then came back. So yeah,
I'm going to try to re-release my very first video, and it's so bad.
Aren't all of them?
Oh, it's
mine's
bad.
up and down.
Oh, it's bad.
Fast moving.
I have jet black hair, bright red lipstick. I didn't edit. It was unedited. It was just what you saw is what you got. It was bad. But Beth, congratulations on 3 years. You worked really hard. You're so kind, and I love seeing you pop up in the chat and saying hi. And congratulations, and looking forward to maybe one day meeting you soon.
Yes, I'm hoping if I could ever get rid of this dadburm job, then I'm gone.
Yeah. He almost got rid of it. Almost.
I tried so hard.
You just got to do it, Beth. You just got to do it.
Well,
Go sell clothes. Go sell clothes. Pull things off your wall.
I'm 2 years from being completely vested in retirement.
Oh, well,
so
then you can hold out. Yeah. You can hold out for 2 years and get those.
So I'm like, dear baby Jesus in heaven, please let me make it through another 2 years.
You can do it. It'll go by quick.
Jerry got to see a piece of it. I just let it play and let her hear what I had to hear today while I was sitting in the clinic. So, She just was like, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Misty. I really
you,
appreciate you
guys.
coming.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you. I'll
Bye.
see you on
Bye.
the tube. Bye.
See you on the tube.
See you on the tube.
Get on the tube. Okay,
All right.
I need to.
I gotta
need-
go too because I'm fixing to do a sale in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna have to go. So
That's what I was going to say. Tammy, I know you're up next, and I'm going to try to bring in Mary real quick from Ancestral Beginnings because you have a sale right now with Margot, and it's purses.
purses and jewelry.
Okay, and
Look, I have one in your honor.
oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
It's a necklace.
Look, that's
It's
pretty.
roaches.
It's roaches. Roaches.
Are the cockroaches?
Yes.
Oh,
I told you,
Beth.
Tammy will keep you on your toes because she thinks that's funny.
oh my gosh.
This is coming to my sale next Wednesday. I have in my Halloween sale next Wednesday. So I'm on every Tuesday at 2 with Two Chicks in a Chat with Martha. And then I have my regular sale with my husband. You know, I have to have him because he's cool.
Nice. He buys you things.
He's my Uber driver. He takes me everywhere. He takes me on my shopping trips. So
I'll tell you, Dave can get anywhere. Now, Tammy probably couldn't get there, but she wants to go. But Dave can get you there in about 5 minutes because he drives like a bat.
yeah. Well, no, I'm worse than him when it goes to driving. That's why he won't let me drive because I got to have
Martha said the Texas state bug. And Haylin actually really likes that.
Well, that's
have a
coming to
good-
my Halloween sale next Wednesday. I'm on every Wednesday at 7 Central and every Tuesday with Miss Martha at 2 Central on my channel. And then whenever popping up.
So again, Tammy, thank you so much for kind of like being my ride or die right there. So yeah, I will see you in October for sure.
For sure. I heard you're coming, right?
Heather,
you coming to
Heather, aren't you coming to yeah. See, Miss Campbell, you can come here.
You need to come.
I know it. I'm grounded for the rest of the year.
I'll talk to Kelly Michelle.
I'm gonna try to stay.
Work on her. She needs to come. You got plenty of time. You got still about right at 2 months.
And it won't even be hot or nothing.
Oh,
You're right.
I know better than that.
Now she's telling lies.
Yeah, now she is lying.
You tried to kill me 2 years ago.
It's like, the hell you say? I almost died.
Okay,
So,
bye, you guys. Thanks for having me. Congratulations, Beth.
Thank you.
You guys.
All right, Mary, I'm bringing you in. Tim and Jerry, were you not just in here?
Yeah, they were.
What happened to them?
There we are.
Hi, guys.
We dropped out and had to come back in.
So, okay, y'all, I'm gonna talk to Miss Pamela and Mary because they need to go at 7. So, Miss Pamela, thank you again so much for your continued support and for always being so sweet. And Kelly Michelle is the sweetest youngin' I've ever met.
Thank you so much. I'm proud of it. If she is mine, I think she's a good kid. I really do. You know, and I wouldn't tell her that to her face. Well, I do. Sometimes I tell her that to her face, but you know, I don't know what I'd do without them.
She has the kindest heart. She really has a kind heart.
She really does.
Yeah.
She sure
Sweet
does.
darling.
Give her a big hug for me. Give her a big hug for me.
I will. She loves Debbie so much.
Love her.
I mean, she does. You know, she just picks out. There's certain people that she just always. And do you know that she actually? Well, I pray for everybody too, but like Kelly will stop whatever she's doing. You know, and I pray at nighttime when it's bedtime, like you're supposed to do. You know, like folks with good sense would do. Not Kelly Michelle. She'll slide it to the side. She's driving. She'll slide that Lexus to the side, and there she is, calling up the Holy Ghost right there in the middle of the boulevard. You know.
Well, he says, "Call on me, and I'll be there." So Kelly took that too hard.
She's a mess.
Kelly's got Jesus on the main line, y'all. Kelly's got Jesus on the main line.
She's a mess.
So thank you so much, Miss Pamela, for dropping in and for always being so sweet.
Well,
Love
thank
you,
you for
Pamela.
inviting me.
Love you.
So,
I
right.
love y'all
Bye, Pamela.
too. I
All
love
right.
y'all
I'll
too.
see you later, Miss Pam. Thank you.
Well, I ain't gotta
You
leave
have
till
something to say?
7. Huh?
Oh, okay. I
I
thought you
ain't gotta
told.
leave till 7. I just told you I had to leave by 7.
Okay.
Lordy
Sorry.
mercy, crap. I want to hang out a little bit.
But I gotta go.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said I got to go in 7.
No,
I
by
thought you said.
7. I've got to leave at 7.
I said, oh gosh, Miss Pamela's got to leave in 7.
No, I got to leave by
Sorry.
7.
Now I'm going to have to do penance. So
Yeah.
let me introduce Mary from Ancestral Beginnings right below me because she is leaving at 7 because she has a sale at 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Maybe
7 my time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
8 everybody else's time.
Yeah.
7 the real time. 7 my time because it just matters about me. So it's
It's all
7
about
my
you,
time.
Beth.
Ask my mama, she'll tell you.
No.
Yeah. The world doesn't revolve around you, Beth Randall. It doesn't. Shocker. So, Mary, tell everybody where they can find you in about 30 minutes.
Okay. Here, Ancestral Beginnings on YouTube, and I'm also on Instagram at Ancestral Beginnings 5. That's basically where I am, and Facebook too. I like to post there too. Yeah. So.
And Mary, I just showed these to Dolores.
Yes.
I wrote down and showed them. I got these from Mary's sale. Look at those little matching cats.
I love them.
Those are
Little
cute.
black cats. And I got one so Dolores could have one in her house and one that I could have at my house.
Oh, how sweet.
And then y'all, I have to tell a story on Mary because I opened the box and I was like, wow, all this stuff in this box. And I see this and I thought, oh Lord, she's done up and give me somebody else's stuff. But it's not. I opened it. Y'all are going to die. You're going to pass out. Especially you, Debbie. Look at this.
Oh, how cute.
I thought they were darling. Stationery set.
Those are gorgeous.
And a donkey.
With a donkey.
Now, y'all know I love a donkey.
Yeah.
I do. And then it looks all those Mexico colors like we just saw.
Yeah.
And Mary sent that to me. Mary sent that to me in my box.
Yep.
How sweet is
So
that?
she knows I love it. And what I love about it, look, y'all, on the inside, I got to figure out a spot. But look, on the inside right here, it says from mom. It gives her address in Massachusetts. And she was born September 18th, 1911. And she went to be with the Lord on May the 15th, 1993. And it's on the inside.
Oh,
Isn't it, darling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mary, thank you so much for sending that to me.
Oh,
I
well,
literally
you're welcome.
messaged her and I was like, did you mean to send me this or
I
did I buy
forgot to
it?
tell her. I forgot to put a note in and everything. So
It's like, it does look like something that I would buy, but I just don't remember doing it. But I'd made a good choice if that's what it was.
Well, it's a thank you to you, Beth, for all your help. You've been really great with me. Of course, again, Beth helped me with my first sale. She came on for my first sale. So, yeah, she just spreads the love everywhere, doesn't she? So,
Well, I don't know if it's love, but it's
happy anniversary.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Mary was like, I want to do a sale. I said, well, let's put it on your channel. Learn to do StreamYard. Send me the link and I'll be there.
Yep.
And she's done well ever since. She can do them all by herself. And I mean, that's after you do the first one, the rest of it's gravy. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. And I say the same thing. Now, make sure y'all checking out all the people's channels. Subscribe to Miss Pamela. If you don't know Misty, you've been living under a rock. But go ahead and subscribe and check out Vamp, because I've really been listening to what they're saying and doing. And they have put in a tremendous amount of work about that. And so, I was trepidatious because I'm not one of the big sellers and I'm not on eBay and all that, but they are really talking about picking different styles and platform type sellers so that there's a great mix, not just YouTube people. But I say the same thing all the time. Do not sleep on small channels, because I know that I can go to Mary and Mary Reclaim Treasures. And they're smaller like me, but I get the cutest stuff and I'm there for it. Like, I don't miss it. Like, I'm not late. I'm not late. If I see it, don't do a promo, because I'm reminding myself and writing down a note, black cats. And I made sure I was there when she said, "Oh, my next is a pair of black." I was like, zoom in. But everybody has such great stuff, and that's one of the things is that you find, like, you're in Ohio, right, Mary?
Yes.
And so what you find in Ohio is nothing like I'm going to find in Texas.
No. Yeah, that's true.
And if we tried to, if I would, as my mom used to say, I would monkey myself if I was on that 120 something yard sale thing, Miss Pamela. They would need a stretcher, because, oh my gosh, I would kill myself if I was on there.
You would never see everything in a week. You could do.
And I would probably need them to have some ATMs or an Uber for some money or something, because I'd probably be out of money fast as a flash.
It's unreal. It is just really, truly unreal. Everybody needs to go at least one time in their life,
Hey, Cindy.
Hi,
Cindy, I watched those videos with Cindy and them shopping, and and what Katie finds and Ariana finds and y'all find on that thing. I'm like, we don't find anything like that here. It's nothing like that here, even at Round Top.
Well, that's why I go. I mean, there's nothing like what I find here at home.
Yeah. Yeah. And how far is that from you, Miss Pamela? Like, how far do you have to drive?
It starts in Gadsden, which is a little less than 2 hours from my house. But most of the time I go either to northern Tennessee or either to Kentucky, to middle to northern Kentucky. And I stay there about a week and shop north and south of there. Like this year I went to Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, and I stayed a week and shot north and south of Lawrenceburg.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I really wish I had a week to shop, but I'd probably need to lay down for another 2 weeks. my feet and shopping is hard.
It is.
Shopping is very hard.
It is very
hard.
Takes a lot out of you.
Like Tim and Jerry, they were shopping the other day, and I talked to Jerry on Marco Polo. She was like, "I'm so hot." Because it was 118 degrees and they'd been going in and out of just the car into the stores and stuff. It will wear you out.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will.
I can't wait to go to part of the longest yard sale next year, because my baby girl just moved outside of Chattanooga. So
shut your mouth.
She just moved.
Great. Shut your mouth. Girl, come on down here. We'll hook you up.
Yeah.
We will hook you up. You will have a tour guide.
She moved near Duluth. I think it's called Duluth, or starts with a D. And that's where I'm gonna source next year at the longest yard sale, is Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Awesome. It'll be fun, baby.
Bye, Heidi. So
bye, Heidi.
Heidi's so sweet. And Heidi is in Belgium, y'all, and she comes to all the sales and chat, gives thumbs up and all the things. And she has been so sweet to me. And Dolores, she comes and she knows a lot about jewelry too, so she helps us too. That's what I love about the people that are even in the chat.
I know
it's awesome. So,
and I love learning about them. Did you know Heidi was a serious dancer growing up? Isn't that like,
and an artist? I mean, she makes babies and all kinds of stuff.
Amazing.
Not like that kind of babies, but she makes fake babies.
Yeah.
I saw Tim and Jerry out the corner of my eye, and I thought, well, I should probably clarify that. She makes baby dolls.
I
She
thought
makes
for a minute
baby
they
dolls.
switched to adults only. For a second,
Yeah. We thought it was subscribers only, but we changed it. Vinny's gone.
Vinny's gone.
So yeah, she does a lot of art as well. So Mary, I know that you are about to have a sale, but I wanted to say thank you so much for your support. Always being willing to like jump into one of my collabs or something that I come up with.
Always fun, yes. So and Beth and I are going to collaborate next week, next Thursday the 7th. It's going to be on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Eastern for Beth. Or Central, right? So I better get going because I've got a sale with Denise of Denise's Magical Emporium tonight in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So hope you all can hop on over when you get done here and say hi.
Well, thanks again, Mary. I really appreciate it.
Beth, thank you for everything and happy anniversary.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
All right.
So sweet.
I'm gonna bring in people are coming and going. I'm gonna bring in Cindy, and then I think I see a little tacky in the background back there.
Oh, well, I can head out.
Well, Debbie, thank you so much for coming. I mean, I know that you probably were picking avocados today, and you probably walked by the lake and stuck your foot in the pool, so it was a rough day.
Yeah. But
I was
anyway.
so jealous. As soon as I got there, I was like, who gets to live like this? And then Debbie was like, oh, we're going to have coffee. And I was like, oh, wow, I may never leave.
Let me tell you, if you ever have Beth as a house guest, like she is a really good house guest. She's so easy.
I would imagine that.
Easy.
Me too.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, what am I going to do? I don't know where I am. She was like, do you want to go there? Sure, if you're going to go with me. But if I got to go by myself, not so much.
But anyways, nice to see all of you. Thank you for having me on, Beth. And good to see you, Tim and Jerry. I'll have to see you when I get back to Arizona.
Yeah, that's right. You'll be in Arizona. So Tim and Jerry, she said she'll see you when she gets back to Arizona.
Yay.
Good.
Yay.
Tell Rob you said hi.
We want to play.
I will.
Again.
Bye, Debbie.
Bye. Bye, Heather. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Daniel, be ready. Look, I'm learning to give people a heads up. Where'd he go? Hold on. Look, he's like, I'm not in.
There he is.
There he is.
I'm right here.
Hey.
Happy anniversary
Thank
to
you.
the lady who has the longest YouTube name that took me 3 years to learn, and in honor of South Carolina Princess.
Oh, rub it in, why don't you?
This came from her. And why? Why did it come from you, Beth?
Because Dolores and I lost. We
Don't
played
you
a
love
game.
it that I can take something that's supposed to be about you and turn it into me?
So the long story is we lost a bet, a game. Daniel won, and the prize was a tiara. I mean, I was thinking to myself, I got this in the bag, right? I mean, I got a shelf full of them. And Daniel won, and we had to send it to him.
You know what's
And
really
now-
funny? Go ahead.
And now anytime he gets a chance, he reminds us that we're losers.
I was just laughing at the tiara thing because I had made it a mission. It was something that had happened in one of Pam's sales or something. We were talking about, we were playing that Jeopardy before the world's longest yard sale. And we talked about the winners getting a tiara or something, or Pam. Anyways, I went on the world's longest yard sale and I looked everywhere for a tiara or some sort of a crown. I never found one. I still haven't found one. I thought I found one the other day and I have not found one. It's like one of those elusive things, you know?
Yeah.
Well, don't you worry, Cindy. I can just hook you right up on that one. Yes. So Daniel, thank you so much for being here. And Cindy, thank you so much for being here. And Heather Elizabeth joined us, and I didn't even introduce her. So thank you so much for being here as well. So you're welcome. And like I said, Cindy has kind of taken me under her wing a little as too, because she's taught me a lot of things, like not just how to use the different pieces of vintage, because she then turns them into art, right? Or she sees something that might not, it might not be something that, okay, I might not resell this, right? But there's a different way to use that. And I just really think that that's so cool, Cindy. So thanks for sharing all that with us.
Well, I'm glad you find something useful in that, because I pick up weird stuff sometimes.
I know. I look at that and I go, she's going to use that. She's going to use that. Yeah. So I really appreciate, I mean, she's been another one that answers questions. She has jumped in and been like, oh, you want to do a crazy, something? Sure. You want to stream on both channels at the same time in the middle of my big baby palooza? Absolutely. We'll do it.
We tried that. It didn't fail. It was interesting. It was pretty cool.
What I have learned is that I could have left. I didn't know I could leave because I never saw a way to leave. But apparently you can leave, and I just let it run on my channel so everybody was watching.
Thank you.
So, and Daniel, I know that you're working now, and if you're anything like me, it really puts a damper on your social.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a social anyways, but if you're talking YouTube and stuff, yeah, I feel like a odd man out now because I basically don't resell now. So, but it's fun to watch all you guys, but I never get to watch you guys. So I don't know what that's like neither, because I have to go to bed at 8:00.
Well, we do too. We do too, because we're up at 3 over here. It's not even dark when we go to bed, when we get into bed. It's still daylight.
Stars.
So
But
I
3
miss
comes
seeing
really
all
early,
the, I
Sam.
miss seeing all the sales and all that stuff. But I kind of keep tabs on Instagram. I get little bits and pieces when I can get on there and sort of stay up with everybody. And then I still have lives. I just don't resell. And I know some of you, poor Heather Elizabeth, she comes in, I call her by other names.
I love you anyway. I
We
love
call
you
you
so much.
Ancestral Beginnings.
Daniel, I love you so much. When Beth announced that you were coming up, I literally got goosebumps, and I'm like, oh my God, Daniel's going to be on.
She's easily entertained, ain't she, Daniel?
I am.
I was just going to other people gotten goosebumps
love
from me
everybody
too,
on.
but it's not about excitement.
I just love everybody on here. I feel like all of you are my friends. And then when I get to actually share verbal space with someone that I enjoy watching on YouTube, I get excited.
I love it. I just love it.
So I love watching Beth.
Me too.
Because it is a blast to watch her trying to work her internet. It has been for the past 3 years. I've enjoyed it to no end. I've enjoyed being in the middle of it.
Let me just say that nothing makes me hotter than when something doesn't work. And I will get so furious because, internet is like, you pay a lot of money, like $300 for all of this stuff, right? And I'm trying to do something and it doesn't work. And so you can tell because my whole face changes and my little tone of voice changes. And I'm trying to be just as sweet and pretty as I can be, but I really want to say words that are not Sunday school words. Because
my favorite also is to Marco. Well, it's been a couple years, but when Dolores and Beth and I would talk of a morning and Beth would be on her way to work, she has a little bit of road rage.
I've waited until the last.
I don't know why. I can see that.
Because I've waited until the last possible moment to get up and put my feet on the floor. And then that means I've made it the last possible minute to leave out of the car, which means other people are now in my way. and I'm going to be late, and it's their fault. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate that.
Hi, Jen.
Let me just say, Daniel is comic relief for Dolores and I. I mean, when the three of us were on Marco Polo together, I mean, I just sometimes let the two of them banter, and I just sit back and think that that's just the funniest thing I've ever
Beth
seen.
has never seen two people fight before.
Like a tennis match.
When
Oh,
me and
Marco
Dolores would
Polo.
get going at each other, she'd be like, "What is going on?"
Then I have to say, are they being serious? Because I'm not sure if they're being serious. So it's been, like I said, you meet people, you feel like you know them. Then you add this Marco Polo component, which I didn't even know was a thing. And then you add that where you can like do it automatically, like right then and there. And you just, you learn the ins and outs of people, and it's just a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to meet different kind of people, people that find different things, people that sell different things. It's just, and then everybody's so nice that I'll say, "Oh, I have one of these crazy ideas," and they'll go, "Sure, we'll join you." And it's a train wreck most of the time, but it's okay.
Well, what's really great is that a lot of us started at the same time.
Yeah.
So we all basically on YouTube grew up together, and we used each other for support and stuff. So,
Yeah. It's definitely like a sibling, like the older siblings are helping these new ones try to figure it out. And then they give us all of the, no, don't do that. You're not supposed to say or do that. Don't do that. Try this. Move your camera the other way, sweet darling, because you're filming this way. You got two black lines on the side of your video. That's not right.
Yeah, how many of us have done that, right? When we first started, I think everybody.
Yep.
Kathy, yeah, I repost my first video every year. And the funny story, and this is the gospel truth, is that 5-minute video took me about 3 hours to record. It took me 8 hours to edit.
Yes.
And then I didn't know that you could put the video private. So I put upload, and it did it. And it was 10 something at night. I was almost in tears because I haven't figured out how to do it. And then I look and it says, "You have posted a video." And I absolutely broke out in a cold sweat, woke up Lovey to tell him I do not know what I've done and I cannot get it off. And that was my first video at 10 something on the 30th of August. I had said I was going to think about it and see how I felt about it. And then if I felt okay, I would let it go on September 1st. Well, too late, because I just pushed that button and there it was.
I gotta go, baby. I'm sorry.
Bye. Thank you, Miss
Bye,
Pamela.
I love y'all. Mwah. Love y'all.
All right, hold on. I need to see if I can bring in when Miss Pamela leaves. Bree Gia is at my top, and let me see.
There she is.
There she is. Okay.
Bree.
Ma'am.
Go ahead.
What? Hey. Hey, Bree Gia, how are you? She's the best.
Sorry, my doctor's office keeps trying to call me. Go ahead.
Worldly traveler and the best moderator. There we go.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's when I started a little over 3 years ago moderating on YouTube. And that's how I ended up in the community.
Yeah. And now but you don't do YouTube. You sell on Whatnot, but you don't have a YouTube channel.
Right. I've just guessed. So I think you were one of the first people to invite me to guest with you. And we've done that several times now. But I just wanted to say you're the glue that keeps this community together because you're so welcoming to everyone and encouraging of everyone. And we really appreciate that.
Well, thank you for saying that, Bree. It's just a lot of fun, and I love to collab with any and everybody. And like I said, they keep saying yes to my harebrained ideas, so I just keep throwing them out there.
How could we not? Oh, I have to show my brooch.
Oh yeah, you
Let's
have to
see if it'll show.
today.
I just got this from Beth last week. And it's this little gal. She's holding shopping bags. Her hair's all flying everywhere. That's me when I'm thrifting.
She bought that from one of the jewelry hall. I posted it. It was one of my jewelry in July things, and Bree saw it, and she was like, "I have to have that because that looks just like me when I'm out thrifting, and my hair is everywhere." And it's called a shopping girl. I think the name of the pin is called from the designer is a shopping girl. So she thought that was really fun.
Perfect. Yeah.
So I want to circle back around because Heather's been with us for a minute, but I never even got to really introduce her. Heather is not Ancestral Beginnings, although we call her that all the time. She is Antique Agenda.
Yeah.
And she's our Victorian girl. Like she does all the Victorian stuff.
I do like Victorian, but I love anything with the influence of Europe. So I love German, Italian, English, French, all of it. I love it all.
Yeah. And you've started doing your own live sales.
I did. I don't know how long I can maintain it, but I'm doing my best. I'm chugging along each Sunday.
So when are your sales?
They're Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. I try to keep them at about 2 hours, and they're fun. I don't know. I mean, I've only done a month, maybe a little over a month now. So I just kind of started. They seem to be going well. So I kind of want to keep up the momentum. But it is exhausting. I'm going to say a weekly sale is exhausting and time consuming. And I'm struggling some weeks. Some weeks seem better than others, but I am feeling the struggle with sourcing and things like that.
Yeah, it's hard to source and have, like, Cindy, you do a drop sale on Tuesdays and a live sale on Wednesday, right?
Yes, but I haven't done the Tuesday drop sale in a little while because life got a little crazy. So, but yeah, every Wednesday I do my sales at 6 p.m. Eastern.
And it's a lot. That's one of the things that Daniel was talking about is when it's hard to find quality inventory, and you have to have, so say I might do 15 items because, Jerry and I are going to have a new thing. We're going to try something new. It's the first Tuesday.
Yes.
It was one of my crazy ideas. And you know what? Jerry said yes. Sure, I'll do that. Sure, I have plenty of time on my hands. So we're going to do the first Tuesday of every month. But it's a Tuesday sale, and it's like at 7 p.m. Eastern. But each one of us is it's only one sale a month, but we're each bringing 15 items. And then they have a sale on Friday, so they've got to have that many more items. I have a sale on Thursday, so that's another 15 items. And y'all, you can't, sometimes I do forget that I've already showed something, and I end up showing it like 2 or 3 times or whatever. But, and I forget, but that's a lot of inventory to manage. And that's one of the reasons I think that Daniel, you struggled is because there's just not the inventory in your area.
Yeah, it's just dried up, and everybody started pricing their stuff like the groceries. When the groceries started going up, for some reason, vintage went up.
Mm-hmm. Where are you at, Daniel?
Illinois.
Okay.
I'm in the armpit of Illinois is what I call it. We're very rural here. There's not a whole lot around. And I also can't drive great distances because I'm poor.
Neener.
I'm poor and my Neener car won't go much. Bree knows.
I've been in Neener.
She's been in Neener down the wrong way road.
Well, hey, it's like driving with Debbie then. Jeez. But it is really hard to find inventory, you know.
It is. Good quality inventory, yes. Yeah.
You have to pick harder these days. You really have to dig so you're not paying up for stuff.
And in my case, I have the shop. So I have the art studio and the shop. So I have overhead, lots of overhead. And I have a space I have to also maintain inventory for. So yeah, it's a constant. I've even gone with friends who said, "Hey, let's go out for the weekend. Let's, have a girls' weekend away." And I'll say, "Yes, but I have to source. I can come with you, but you have to come with me to the antique stores and thrift stores and whatever because I got to source."
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trip
it's
to
never
Indiana
been.
kids, and I said, "Well, all right, but I'm going to have to source."
Yeah. And
Well,
the other
don't
thing
help
is,
me. I've
you're
I've had to stop shopping because there's too much stuff here. I have to sell what I have.
Oh, in your own personal stash. I got a lot of stuff, but like many people, I think, I mean, people on eBay call it their death pile, but it's those things that I have that don't really excite me anymore. Like maybe they excited me when I got them, but they don't excite me anymore. And trying to rotate out and get some of those things out. And fortunately, I do have the option of putting my sign out and having the shop open. And a lot of that stuff, interestingly, sells in the shop when they don't sell on the live sales, or it's not so, because I don't have to promote them in the shop. Somebody comes in and they decide they want them because they just do, so it's different. It's interesting. It's an interesting dichotomy. But I haven't been open a whole lot this summer either. I was open a few times in June, a couple times in July. I don't think I've been open at all in the month of August. I've been so busy.
well, you haven't been home very much recently. You've been traveling too. I wish that's one of the things, Daniel. I wish I could travel like they do and go to all the yard sales and stuff, but this job thing is really getting in the way. I mean,
pesky
Job
day job.
things,
It's
cars
just
that won't move. I'm afraid to leave town in the car I have right now. So that's I even thought once I had to start working again that I could do maybe a couple sales a month. But I go out 3 or 4 times a week and I come back with absolutely nothing. So it even got to the point where I couldn't really do a couple sales a month. So, but I'm still here in spirit with you guys. I'm selling in my soul, or selling my
you
soul,
also
one or
have
the other. I
chats.
don't know.
Selling my soul. You have chats because you and Dolores do double D live chat, and then you have your I'm Pretty Manly chat. So we all still get to interact with you, and that's like Debbie. Debbie isn't doing the vintage anymore, but she's doing all the journaling. And what is the other thing she calls that? Do y'all know what it's called? It's journaling, but it's a
Junk journaling.
junk
project.
journals. Junk journals. Does she do
It's
junk journals?
it's
Yeah.
the
She does the
project.
collages.
Yeah, the collages and things. And so she has videos. She's still putting out videos on those things. And just it's so relaxing to watch her create one of those with all the it's a theme, I think. Isn't it free? It's a theme.
Mhm.
I saw her do the butterfly one, and I just every once in a while I'll get to pop in and see her videos. But so, she doesn't go live, and she doesn't, that's why I said, come on and be live. Everybody'd love to see you. So that's what I said to Daniel. I was like, no, you're invited. Come on, let's do this. You can do it.
That's a great thing about this community. Once you get to be friends with people, they stick with you and they follow you and they support you. And it's great. I love it when I see Beth popping in. It just makes me so happy when she comes in and
I'll wear my real big one time.
I want to see it. I want to see your beauty queen. I want to see your crown.
I don't think my hair will be that big to hold it up anymore because your hair is what really holds it up. Not your head, it's your hair.
Hey, Beth. I know Christy is waiting, so if you want to go ahead and throw me to the curb.
In the green room.
Throw me to the curb.
You could throw me the curb because it's getting close to bedtime.
Say he's probably like got to go to bed because he's got to go to work. Well, Daniel, I'm so excited that you dropped in, and truly, I want to thank you. I mean, he is my comic relief, and I enjoy his deep thoughts. We listen to him, and again, Dolores and I have been listening to him, and it's like watching your siblings fight, and you're not going to get in trouble because you didn't do anything, but still, it's a lot of fun watching those two together. So, I mean, and Daniel's been on with me and I've been on his channel. He had me on his channel. So there is a camaraderie there and not forgotten whatsoever. You just come on anytime, even if you just want to sit in there and be the backdrop and push the buttons and like Dolores does, moves all my stuff around when I'm on
Well,
live.
I'll come on and I'll pimp those thumbs up. So don't forget to give Beth her thumbs up for the celebration.
Thank you, Daniel. And Daniel does have 2 channels. He has Tacky It's Me and Crappy Crafting with Daniel, which is the funniest title ever. It's not really
We're
crappy.
a little slow on the videos right now. We're working because I've also went back full time because I had to. So it's hard to adjust when you're old.
It'll wreck your social. It'll wreck your social.
That's all right. I have you and Dolores.
There you go. Well, thanks for coming, Daniel. I appreciate it.
See y'all later.
Bye. Christy, put down the snacks. You're coming in. I gotta wait. Let's
Hold
make
on.
sure.
I'm leaving.
No, I gotta try to figure out how to get her in. It's all these buttons.
See y'all later.
Bye. Okay, let me see if I can get her in because there's no snacks and she's gonna be upset.
Hey,
there she is.
there are no Scooby snacks for Tippy. He's just sitting here like this waiting.
Okay, Christy, hold on. Let me finish what I got sidetracked because that's my brain. But Jerry and I are going to do a first Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be Tuesday Treasures with Beth and Jerry because that's all we could think of. And
Real creative.
it doesn't matter what the title is. We had an actual meeting. It was like a business meeting to figure out how. I don't think Tim thought it was a meeting, but he was listening in the background. All the things.
He was shipping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was actually working. We were just chit chatting, but we came up with some really great ideas to do, and one of them is Cindy taught. We were just talking about this. Is that Cindy kind of taught us the idea of choice, and it's a benefit to the buyers, right? Because you're looking kind of either by category or they kind of go together or by price point, but you may not be interested in this one, but you may be interested in this one. So it's almost like you get to bring more things in the same time allotment for your audience.
Yep.
'Works. have to do that because I have to move a lot of stuff.
4,000 babies. She's
got to move. Yeah, 4,000 babies. It felt that way, right? I still have some babies, I think. What?
How many actual babies did you buy that day? Not all.
I bought 205 Bisque baby dolls. Of those, I kept. I'm trying to think of how many I actually kept. I think I actually have 170 to sell. So I must have kept more than I thought I did. I thought I kept like 31. I must have kept more than that. But yeah, so 170 Bisque baby dolls to sell.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm almost done. I have a few more that I have left, but I've gotten through most of them, which was wonderful because it terrified me. Never done that before. I went to this estate sale and I saw all these babies and I said to the lady that ran it, I go, hey, we need to make a deal. I want to buy all of them. And the price that she gave me was like heart stopping. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me kind of price. We did work it down a little bit, but it was still way beyond my comfort zone. But in the end, I mean, it was good. It was a good thing to do. I got over it. Now I won't be so afraid to do it again. So that's fun.
Well, because of you, I'm totally blaming Jerry. I'm totally blaming this on Cindy. So I had a viewer that reached out to me and was downsizing some things. And I got 2 boxes of little tiny figurines. Some of them are Czechoslovakia pieces, but they're animals and they're basically different animals. And I got them all. And so there's 80 something in these 2 boxes. So I'm going to open it up Saturday. I am blaming the whole thing on Cindy because she made buying the big lots look really fun. So I'm running with that it's Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage's fault that I now own 80 something little figurines.
The
Like,
littles are good though. They don't take up as much room as some of the other things you could have bought. You know, if I had bought 170 of vases or something, I wouldn't be able to move in my space.
Asking her, I said, show me. And she's like, I don't have any place to put them.
I can't because I literally, my table was already had stuff on there. So I had nowhere to take them out of the box. And she says she lost count at 80 something.
Wow.
So
Go ahead.
We'll see on Sunday. I'm opening it up on Sunday at 12:30 Eastern. It's going to be on live. And when I say they're little, they're the littles, like little bitty things.
Like the Hagen Reneker ones?
Well, be there on Sunday because you might know and I don't know. So
I bought a whole lot of Artesania Rinconada and I sold them all. So yeah,
really?
sometimes having a whole lot together and doing a sale just with that.
Well, I think
works.
that added, at least in my case with the babies, I think it added some, I don't know, the word I'm looking for. It made it really special that there was all those babies.
Right.
So she did a baby palooza.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun, right? I thought that was fun.
I love 5 hours of babies.
Yeah. So we're going to see. I mean, I'm sure that there will be some of these littles coming up in one of mine and Jerry's sales or one of my other sales, or because I don't have anything in my booths. You know, I still have 2 booths, but there's not a case or anything. And so you can't just leave them out. They want the little things in cases. But I mean, this is just like one of the ones that's on top. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, this is how big it is. And I have no idea. I know that some of them, I'll have to remember what they are. Royal Dux, DUX, and it's a Czechoslovakian, and it has the marking on the bottom. But I have no idea. It's a box full of packaging and little figurines, and then there's another box underneath that. So we'll have to see what's in there. I have no idea. So, but Cindy, I do want to say thank you because you've taught me a bunch. It taught me about YouTube not only, but business wise too, what to offer and how to offer things to your buyers. And again, to add the art component to it. It's just not just, stuff, but look at it as art too.
I'm laughing because I'm incredulous that I could actually impart something to you. So I'm really glad. You wonder what this reaction was. That's why I'm like, what? I taught you something? So excited. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to.
You taught me multiple things. So I really appreciate you. Again, she's another one that'll just jump on board and be like, yeah, I'll do it. We're not really sure how it's going to work out, but we'll do it. No problem. So it's always a wild ride. So I really appreciate that. And Heather, I look forward to, we haven't done a sale yet, but we've done drop sales together.
Yes. And I did cookies for Santa.
Yeah, that collab. That was another collab that I did, cookies for Santa. She made pet cookies.
I did.
She made dog cookies.
We made dog cookies.
Sure did. And they were cute. So see, she's been jumping on board too with a harebrained idea. And that was me and Dot Likes Red.
Yeah.
Because she loves to cook and she said, yeah, we'll do it. And then people are like, sure, I'll bake cookies live on a video and drop it and edit it. Sure, no problem. Which is very hard, which is why y'all don't see me cooking anymore, because the setup for that is very hard. I don't know how Lynn does it all the time.
Yeah. We haven't tried it yet, but we're going to.
Yeah, Tim's going to be cooking, and I have another one coming up. It's a Brookie surprise. So basically, it is a diabetic coma with heart attack waiting to happen, but it's so good. So good, you got to eat like 2 or 3 of them, you know? But yeah. So, Tiffy Winks, Miss Christy, how are you? Girl got her hair
I'm
on, so
good.
she's good.
I love that, Christy. I've told you that before, but you come on there, I'm like, woo, look, there's that model girl. Look how pretty.
I told Beth, I go, I'm gonna bring my wig and I'm bringing my dog. She's like, that's all you need.
Girl, that's what else could you use? A wig and a dog. That's all you
A
need.
wig and a dog.
But Christy, you did make some. Cindy, I just remembered you told me you didn't have any. I didn't want to skip over you. You didn't have anything that you were gonna sell, right?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And
Jerry,
Beth,
did
I'm
you?
going to have to run
Okay, thank you so
because
much, Bree.
we're traveling again tomorrow. So bye. So yeah, I didn't get to answer your question earlier, but I'm on eBay and Whatnot every Thursday. I have a Whatnot sale. And starting tomorrow, I'll be selling on Vamp. So
congratulations!
I'll see you guys there. Thank you.
Oh,
And
I'm so
congratulations
excited for you,
again.
Bree. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Everybody take care.
Bye. Good night.
So, Christy, you did bring something to share, right? Did you want
I
to?
did.
Do you want to show it? Okay, y'all hold on, because Christy brought something to offer. I just have to figure out how to bring Christy over. Oh wow!
Oh man!
Wow! Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Eat Scary. That's huge. That's so good. It's so perfect for the front door.
It is. It's for a front door.
It's so big.
It is very big. I can see out through the hole. But yeah.
I can't see.
But yeah, I brought this to sell. And I wanted to see, well, if anyone's interested, it's starting at $50. If anyone's interested.
Okay, so we're gonna put it up for a second, but while I put it up, it's the starting price of $50.
Yes.
How about this thing says YouTube crashed on my iPad.
Oh.
Did it crash?
Cindy, are you muted?
Yes, I was. I was going to say I have it on my computer right below this, and it's fine. It's
okay.
Running, so.
Okay.
I don't know
just
what
make
happened for you.
Christy, hold it back a little bit.
Broke the internet.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, those are beautiful. So tell us what's in it while I get it go. I did put it in there.
It's mesh. It's made of purple mesh because I think purple is a good Halloween color, and orange, and it's got flocked velvet ribbon that are in polka dots, and it's got candy corn in it. So we got candy corn and little balls of like little glittery balls. Let me pull it up close so you can see.
Oh, that's so cute. Pumpkins and candy corn. That is darling.
And yeah, and so it took me a long time to make it, and it says eat, drink, and be scary.
That's what happens when you eat and drink. You get scary because you're full.
You get scary. Yeah. I'll just put it there in case somebody wants it.
Is that why?
Yeah. You get too full. So you're like, nobody recognizes you. You can't talk right. You're just
Has
laying
nothing
back.
to do with the drinking part. Nothing.
No, it's the food. It's definitely the food.
Okay.
And so, hey, Mary. And so show the other one, because is it also going to start at 50?
Yeah, I'll show the other one.
I did too, y'all.
I did too. And then I did this one. This is Spiderella.
Spiderella. Oh, look. That is
it's got
so
some
good.
Cabinet of Curiosities. It's got Cabinet of Curiosities, but when you open it up, there's an eyeball staring at you.
Oh, scary.
So, and these are wreaths for your door.
These are wreaths for your door.
Those are so good.
I think they're amazing. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, she did a great job. And I have had one, I made one for every season for my house. One, the finding the materials is a little bit harder. And two, the time. Each one of those loops is added in by hand and twisted. So those are great. Yeah, I agree, Kathy. Those are really great.
Those are good.
There we go.
Are you going to
I'll put
post
it
them
down.
on Instagram?
I am. I'm gonna post. I put them on Instagram last night, and so if you want a closer look at them, you can look on Instagram, and I have them there.
But they can buy them on Instagram if they haven't, if they didn't. Okay.
Absolutely.
If they weren't
Can
here
Tippy,
today.
Can Tippy come on and say hi?
Yes, of course. Hey, my baby darling. Hi, Tippy.
We wanted to thank we wanted to thank Beth, because Beth always, whenever we go out on an outing, Beth always makes sure that Tippy has what he needs. He always has his water, and she's like, "Are you thirsty, honey? Are you thirsty?" And Tippy's looking at her like, "Yes, I am thirsty, and no one takes care of me."
Yes, he does say that.
He does.
Hey, Carol. Thank you for coming. And that dog is the biggest ham that you can't go anywhere with him, because poor Christy she and I were going to go shopping and she was going to film a video, but Tippy didn't want to ride in his stroller. He wanted to be up tall. So she had him in a little papoose thing, and people were stopping her. And one lady was stalking her because of Tippy. She just couldn't get enough of Tippy. And he was eating it up. They were giving him treats. He probably wasn't even supposed to eat that, but he did. And he did not want to get in the stroller. He wanted to be up high with the people. I want to be where the people are. That's what he was singing. So he is too cute.
Look, he's trying to sing it now.
I know.
Oh. He's being bashful now.
He is something else.
He's something else. He learns to do that on cue. Whenever I hold him up like this, he's just like, "Okay, I'm supposed to wash my little face." So yeah, but really, Beth, no, thank you for having us on. You're always. I love watching all your lives. You're very entertaining. I love watching
called Hot Wreck Express.
Y'all are always a lot of fun. And thanks for having us on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, because we've been meeting up, and she's another one that's really close. You're probably closer to me than Martha and Tammy. And actually, I was talking about our friendships and things, and I'll be honest, you learn that these people do life with you. I mean, somebody when you spend the weekend with them in a hotel, right? Right, Cindy? You learn about their eyelashes, their flip-flops. You learn about all
their
of
spray tans.
Girl, I would have died. I'd have been under the bed laughing.
Oh, I told you I was scream laughing. I thought it was going to wake up the whole hotel. It was crazy.
You meet people and you talk to them every day, but then you meet them in real life and you do life together. Christy and Tammy and Martha and we've done life together, losses and gains and disappointments and excitements and celebrations. And
they're very sweet. They all came to my mom's funeral. They came to my mom's funeral and they supported me during that time. And I appreciated that so much.
Yeah. But I mean, we still check on each other, and Christy will fuss with me because she'll Marco Polo me and say, she always goes, "Where's the girl with the good teeth on YouTube?"
Yeah, where's the lady with the good teeth on YouTube? Where's she at? So, and she's always moving. Like literally, if you go on Marco Polo and you Marco Polo her, she's never just sitting down. She's always doing something and she's moving around and stuff. I'm like, you are the woman on the move. Just sit still. What is wrong with you? Just sit down.
Well, that's funny because I wouldn't imagine that, because the way I always see you, Beth, is sitting, right? And this, with that background, that's how I see you. So that would be kind of funny. But I would love to come and hang out with you guys sometime. That would be something fun. I'm trying to figure out how I can rearrange my travel schedule for next year, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've already done that I really love to do that I don't want to not do, but there's so many other things that I want to do that I haven't done.
Yeah.
And people to meet, and so I would love to make that happen somehow. We'll have to.
You come on anytime. Yeah. Now we do the meetup in October. And Tammy and Miss Martha and now Christy, and when Katie went down there, they found a whole new world really in the Brenham area and just all that area down there. But when Debbie came to visit me, I mean, we did, what was it? I have 4 Goodwills within 20 minutes. I have a Ben's. Then I have, like, where my shop is a town, and the whole center of town is just double lined streets of vintage and antique shops.
Oh, wow.
That's so fun. And you can stop and eat lunch there too, and have an ice cream at an old soda fountain kind of place. And then, where my other shop is a whole town that is all like old Texas. So like the Emporium's been there since 1936. And so it's just, it's a lot in a little bit of time. Now, I'm not going to say it is the yard sale prices that y'all are getting all the time, but sometimes we can.
Well, the world's longest yard sale isn't all cheap. Don't let anybody, even myself included, fool you. They're antique vendors set up all over the place, so their prices are not cheap, but you can find good deals. And so I guess in and amongst the whole thing, I actually did an experiment this year. Who knows? I might actually film a video on it. But I recorded every single thing that I bought, how much I paid for it, and I'm kind of keeping track of what I sell it for along the way, because I wanted to see how beneficial it actually was for me.
Oh yeah.
And I found out that it was way more beneficial than I even imagined that it could be. But prices are not like, you're not going to find a quarter, and I mean, there's no major treasure hiding usually. Although if it was, Ariana would find it.
Yeah. Don't let her get ahead of you.
Oh my gosh, she could walk in the same booth that I do, and I could have gone through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I walk away and Ariana comes out, look what I found. I'm like, how did you find that? So yeah, but anyways, I mean, the higher prices, but yeah, you can definitely find some deals. So
well, I'm gonna tell you, the queen of the quarter finds is right here. If you haven't watched Carol from My Blessed Nest, I'm always blown away. I was watching her video this morning. She found some other stuff, and it's always like, oh, I got this for a quarter. Or
Carol lives by me. I'm going to have to go shadow her. I did get to go shopping once with Carol, but I'm going to have to go shadow her because I didn't know that about her.
Yes, she's the queen of the quarter.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You said queen of the quarter. I was just going to say that I feel the same way when I watch Tarnished Treasures.
Oh my gosh. No, she finds sterling silver for she's like got this sterling silver radar. She can find it anywhere, and it's like for nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we just, and like Beth said, we do have a lot of places here to go. And I mean, because I encourage all of y'all to come, and visit us, because we can take you to the best places. In fact, I told, because Heather, she's coming in October, and she's got a list of places that she wants. Because who is it that you watch, Heather, that lives here in Houston? Lady Mary Beth.
Correct. Lady Mary Beth.
And she has a list of places that she wants to go to, like, the Junior League and all these other places that we've got. And Beth has a lot of good places over there where she's at. So, I mean, we're going to be running all over town, not just Round Top. We're going to run around Houston and actually go thrifting and seeing. I mean, it's a big city.
And when is that in October?
Well, the meetup in October is like the 21st. That's a Saturday. But you know, a lot of people come and well, Texas is really big, so we're just doing this one little area. But like when Katie came, she was here for she was here for like a week, right?
A week. She'll be
Yeah.
here. She's coming again. She's coming again, and she'll be here for.
Oh, is she? Oh, good.
That's
See,
my
Jerry's
birthday
gonna have
weekend. And my husband and I usually do something. We go away for the weekend, but he's going to Louisiana earlier in October to be with our daughter for something special. And so I can't justify us both taking off. But I don't know. Maybe I could hop
But
on
you
a
can
plane and go
come
to Texas.
You can come anytime because these places like Rosenberg, Christy,
Yeah.
which is about 20 minutes from me, that is literally that's a day. One of the buildings is 3 stories. The
Oh my
Red
gosh.
Queen's
Wow.
attic or something, it's like 3 stories. So you need an extra data package for sure for the content that you're gonna get.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I tried to get Jerry to come, but they just got done traveling.
Hey, you never know. We might just jump in the car and come anyway.
You got an RV, you could come.
Our RV's in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Details. I forgot about that. And see, I'm not a road tripper. I'm a pick me up at the airport kind of girl.
Yeah.
Because there's so much I can get done. I can't just sit in a car. Like I could be doing stuff.
Well, hey Beth, I'm gonna any second now. Frank's gonna come home because I told him that this was over at 8.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take off. It was so good to see you all. Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
Beth.
I really appreciate it.
I just absolutely adore that. When I started YouTube, it never occurred to me that it was anything other than making videos that people could see. It never occurred to me that I would make friends on YouTube. And I count all of you as friends, and I'm just so happy to have met you all and to be part of the community. And congratulations. And for all of you in the chat, I love you all too. And I'll see you guys again. I'll see you soon.
Wednesday, right? Your
Yes,
sale
every
is
Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, y'all. I told Jerry, I said, we're going to be cutting this off because I got to go to bed. You know, Christy will tell you, don't call me after 8 o'clock because grandmama's in the bed because we wake up at 3. But it's been so much fun just seeing people. You know, everybody's got their schedule and their live sales, and then people work and they take care of other people, and you know, getting everybody to kind of drop in and just be able to chat with no big anything. It's been a lot of fun, and it's really been fun for me to be able to physically thank everyone for their collaboration, for their support, just answering questions, being on live sales with me. I mean, it's just been a lot of fun. And so there's a lot coming up. I got something coming up with Picasso Cat. Kathy, she and I and some other people are going to do a crafter sale. It's going to kind of be like a hop, but I guess we don't really know how. We haven't figured out all the details, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And Miss Helen Booty is going to be, I mean, all of the great, awesome YouTubers out there that like to do crafting, and we're going to do that. And so we also have a September drop hop sale coming up too that we've got to get planned and organized and all the things. And yes, Reclaim Treasures by Mary. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes. And so Mary is my Reclaim Treasures by Mary's is my Sunday sweet mate. So right after me and Dolores, and Mary typically has a sale or something, and she's got some good stuff. I actually bought and sold some stuff that I bought from Mary because I bought it for somebody else and it wasn't exactly what they're looking for, and I sold it in a sale the other day. So Mary's like, here, if you can pass it on, and I did it. So Kathy says she's been gathering supplies for the sale. So Christy, thank you so much for coming, girl. I know you usually go to bed really early. You're
do.
like because she gets up early too.
I get
And
up early.
Jerry has been hanging in for just about the whole time.
Tim made dinner. He's like, it's time to eat. I'm gonna go eat. He disappeared.
Well, thank you for your support, Tim. We appreciate you being here. So, Heather, I'm glad you got to come on and join us too. I look forward to collabing with you.
Thank you for inviting me. And I didn't get to say how much that since I started, I have looked to you as a leader, an innovator. And I know you don't necessarily, I think it's just your nature. You're an organizer. You obviously, like coming up with ideas and collaborations, but I see you always have as an innovator in trying new things, playing with maybe what some people might look at as not a recipe, but like this is the way people have been doing it. You're definitely not afraid to turn it on its head, try it a different way, and I
might not work, but it'll be fun trying.
yeah. But I appreciate you letting me join in on the hop sales, and even though I figured out that I don't enjoy hop sales, I was so appreciative that I was able to join when you guys let me in. So those little windows of opportunity mean a lot when you are starting out. So
yeah,
they really.
And I remember, I don't remember if Patrick was able to come in because he's traveling, and there were so many people that it wouldn't even let people backstage. Because it kept saying there are more people backstage than we're able to show. So I know he was traveling, but Patrick did that for me. Thank you, Angela. Patrick did that for me. He contacted me and said, why don't you do a live sale? And he would do 4 people. And I'd never done a live sale before in my life. I didn't even know what to do. But he just sends me a little message on Instagram and is like, so this is what we're doing. So, and it's fun to collab, especially when we had the pandemic and everybody was home, and we had a lot more time. But yeah, I mean, the drop sales, once everybody thinks they want to do them, right? Because they're going to be so much fun because everybody's going to be in it. And then you realize, oh my God, this is a lot of work.
It is. All the editing. I know some of y'all can do it without editing, but I can't. I can't. So it's a lot. It's a lot of editing.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people just like to go live because it's easier.
Yeah. Yes. I figured out I like live better too.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet. She's so sweet, Jerry. Thank you so much, Kathy. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. There was Angela. Angela and I are going to try it again, y'all. We're going to try it again. When is our sale, Angela? I think it's coming up. It's this. It's the 14th of September. Angela and I are trying it again because my internet didn't work, and she was a champ. She just moved everybody to her channel and had her sale.
She did, yeah, and her sale did great too.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. So we're going to try it again on I think it's the 14th of September. It's a Thursday. And she has graciously agreed to give it another shot with me. So I appreciate that, Angela, too. So, I mean, I'm always looking to, she killed it at her sale. I'm always looking to collab with people because that's how you meet new people, learn new things. Everybody has different stuff. And again, I've made some great lifelong friendships just on the little tubes, y'all. It's been awesome.
Little teeny tiny tubes.
The little teeny tiny tubes. And we always say nobody owns the internet, but you just share it with all your friends. So y'all, thank you so much for coming, ladies. I am going to get ready to go to dinner. I know, right? Everybody tried to make a heart, but it always just looks like a big blob circle.
There.
Christy, yours is the best.
She's got a great heart.
So thank you so much, y'all, for joining me. And in the chat, y'all, we could not do it without people in the chat People come into our live chats, people come into our live sales. I mean, even if you're just there to chat and support, to give thumbs up. Chrissy has a channel, Tippy Weeks Vintage. Heather Elizabeth has over there, Antique Agenda, and Tim and Jerry have the Vintage and Vino channel. Tim and Jerry, when is your next? It's Friday, right?
Yes, tomorrow. Another fun and feisty Friday on Vintage and Vino. It's at 7 Eastern.
But you're also on other platforms.
Oh yeah, we're on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and but we're Vinny's Vault on there. Long story, but that's how he started, was Vinny's Vault. So if you're looking for us on our platforms, Vinny's Vault. Yeah.
So, and then we're going to have our Tuesday thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month.
Tuesday of every month. The first one is on my channel. Then we're going to rotate channels. And then the next one will be on Jerry's channel.
We had fun, different ideas. It was an interesting meeting.
Interesting meeting.
Yeah.
So, Heather Elizabeth, where can we find you and when are you on next?
You can find me here on YouTube. I also am on Instagram, and I do have a very small Etsy shop. Most of those links you can reach them through my YouTube channel, Antique Agenda. And next up is going to be this Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be having a glowy sale. It's not going to be huge. It's going to be smaller, but that is the theme for this Sunday night's soiree. And then I also will be on Angela's channel right here, BOA Quest, on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern as well. And we have a chat show together. So it's fun. It's for about an hour, and we chat about vintage and decorating and exciting things that inspire us. And sometimes we will do some history. It's a fun chat.
I saw her new cabinet with all her new blue and white dishes.
Yeah, when she was decorating it.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Jeannie. I appreciate that. I did have a lot of friends come. Yay, they came to my party. And Tippy Winks, Miss Christy, are you going to be the BAM behind the glowy sale?
The BAM, no.
Yeah.
and I'll be in the audience cheering her on, going BAM.
Going BAM.
BAM. I got my BAM stick ready.
Oh, Christy has started the whole BAM series. Now, anytime we see uranium, we have and turn the light on, we have to go BAM.
Oh no, I didn't. I now that you say that, I realize she does do that, and I wasn't planning on doing that.
Now you're going to have to step it up now.
I'm feeling pressure.
So, Christy sometimes makes a haul video too.
Oh yeah,
I do haul videos. I'm your hype girl for all of y'all.
Yeah,
if I get something from y'all, I'm going to show y'all what I got.
Yeah. You had there for a while. That was what you were doing, is she was shopping the YouTube sales and then doing videos about what she bought from who.
That's cool.
It was super cool.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks y'all for coming. We're going to go ahead and go so I can have dinner and go to bed and go to work tomorrow, Jerry. Look at there. I'm going to go back to work. Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining me in the chat, all my guests. This was so much fun. Y'all made today very, very special, and I want to say thank you for that. And y'all know what to do. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye.
Bye.